Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Thunderbird Arena. Father David Bauer, Steve Erickson, our pleasure. We'll be bringing you two games today for the Thunderbird tournament out here, and a huge success. Very pleased to be joined right now. Kirk Fisher, who is a safety trainer, or HSPC, as they call it for BC Hockey and Hockey Canada now, and also Sean Wickstrom. And both of you, Kirk, we'll talk to you first. Of course, you and I have been around the block a couple of different times. I'm older than you, naturally, but hockey at its finest once again. Christmas tournaments. How's the team doing so far?
Oh, the team has done great. The volunteers and everybody here has made it an amazing time, just like you've always done over these years. Make all our tournaments a lot of fun. The volunteers have been great. The kids have been fantastic. Our coaches are so strong. Our kids are so strong. So much fun.
How many kids on the team you got?
17 kids.
17. I always find it a hard time, and I would hate to be a coach, and I applaud the coaches. I think they do a great job. But my biggest frustration is when you start the year, you get a group of kids, then you've got to, for whatever reason, have to cut one or two of the kids off. I would hate to do that. That's got to be tough for any coaching.
Semiamu does it in a great way. They take 4 people to go through. So it's not one coach or 2 coaches. It's a group of 4 people, 2 outside people that are hired and 2 top coaches, and they decide and make the final cuts.
So it's not like who likes who and who gets along better and who buys the cookies for the team and all that?
None of that.
That's sort of gone by the wayside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank heavens for that. Sean, you're the assistant coach for the team today. Big roles and big shoes to fill for yourself. How's the team doing from an assistant coach's point of view?
Team's doing great. We've got a great group of boys and obviously a great coaching staff, and which I'm happy to be a part of. Our head coach, Coach James Hooker, and Colin doing a fantastic job with the boys. And I'd just like to say thank you very much to Vancouver Thunderbirds Minor Hockey Association for putting on a fantastic tournament. And our boys are having a lot of fun, and been fortunate to watch a lot of great hockey here this weekend.
It's really interesting, and you watch the young boys playing in the tournament here. We went out on, I guess it was Friday night, to the Vancouver Giants game in Langley at their new home, the Langley Event Center. And the interesting part about that is you go to the Langley Event Center and you see some of the young kids going and playing between periods. A lot of people fail to remember or even think about it that the kids are playing this level today. You might see a future superstar that's playing today that might be in the NHLs down the road.
Yeah, you never know. There is a lot of talent here, and it's a great age because their game is coming together. They're very talented, but they're really having fun out there, and it's really light, and it's really good to see. Win or lose, these boys are working hard, and they're happy to be here and happy to be out there playing.
Well, win or lose, they're all a winner just for being here and taking part in that. But you got a good group of volunteers behind the scenes. First off, you play out of Centennial Arena in White Rock. You got a lot of people behind the scenes, of volunteers that really all the parents that make this thing work. Because, the parents, they come, they cheer. Sometimes they get a little bit frustrated. But bottom line is they're in it for the kids.
Exactly. The parents just getting the kids to the rink. And for us, we have the early morning practices, the 6 a.m. Monday practices, and parents and everybody else giving up their weekends so that these boys can come out to these tournaments and just have a lot of fun.
Have any bake sales, or you have to go around and have the parents do that, like bake sales and bottle drives and all that? Because I know they do that for my grandson in North Delta for the football program all the time.
Well, there definitely takes a lot of effort to fund a team like this, and volunteer base and teaching the kids about service. It's it all has to happen in order to have a successful season.
Were you both involved in the program last year as well?
Yeah, we've coached together for a number of years, absolutely.
So how did the program, how does it compare this year for last year without, putting anybody in the spot? Because normally you always go through changes, you always go through a bit of a transition period.
I would say the Semiamu executive have done a really good job of having it very level. You hardly see any different. It really is a nice, you know what you're going to experience when you're on an A1 team, you know what you're going to experience on an A2 team, you know what you're going to experience when you move up to Pee Wee. The executive works really hard, puts in 1 million hours as well, all volunteer as you know, and they do a real good job keeping it level.
We talk about this and where you play naturally out of Centennial, but you were telling me give a free plug and free shout out for sure. Excellent Ice.
Thank you very much.
Got to get that in. This is free ad for you.
We have lots of kids, of course, from Centennial and from all over that play an excellent ice for our 3-on-3 league, and we just want to thank them for all being there. It's a great fun league.
Fun time. You go year-round in there?
Well, the spring league just runs in the spring. For adults, it goes year-round for adult 3-on-3 hockey. The youth, of course, because they're playing minor hockey, they then only start in spring to play spring 3-on-3. That's
a big endeavor, 3-on-3. A lot of people might have been critical of that when 3-on-3 started up, but it's really kicked off.
Well, that was because of Ryan Walter, Dwayne Loudermilk. They started the concept of NTR and 3-on-3, and they just did a great job putting together that aspect. And Ryan is a fantastic leader in this age, even to this day. If you're looking for a great public speaker, call Ryan Walter. He rocks.
Ryan is excellent. I've had a lot of dealings with Ryan and Jenny as well, his wife, and they're very familiar in the area. And of course, that's the one thing is, Ryan could have obviously still been in the National Hockey League, different levels, whether it's GM or coach or whatever. He loves it back home, and he wants to stay here, and he wants to give his time. And he's never shy of going and helping the kids out at all. And that's the thing I like about Ryan.
We've had him at Excellent Ice a couple times, and when he does a presentation, he takes his Stanley Cup ring and hands it out, showing complete trust to everybody in the crowd. There's 400 people in the crowd, 200 people in the crowd, doesn't matter. He's handing out his priceless ring for them to touch it and feel it and somehow make its way up to the front. And we love him there. Just the feel that he brings to Excellent Ice and everything that he does, we couldn't respect him anymore.
And of course, his boys have done very well for themselves too.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
The interesting part, first time I met Ryan, I mean, I've known Ryan for a number of years now, but it's interesting. He's not that big of a man, but when you go to shake his hand's like a giant.
Yes.
It's huge. So you're going with this guy, and he gives back. I like that, and he's got a great cause, and the family does well. So I think the boys are all ready to go.
You've been giving back for 25 years at least, maybe 30. So thank you for everything you do for our community.
Well, I love it. I mean, this is what it's all about, and we got to talk later on because if you're heavily involved in ownership and all that stuff with Excellent Ice, you guys could do this stuff out there too.
We should.
You should start thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. I got the card now, and I'll let you gentlemen go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Nice
Enjoy
to
the
see you
day,
again.
and take care. Nice talking to you again.
You too.
Okay, thanks very much. Thanks, guys. Have a good game. All right, so we are at Thunderbird Arena, as we made mention. This is the Vancouver Thunderbirds minor hockey tournament. It's the Adam A1 Winter Classic brought to you out here. And, of course, the event kicks off. We talked about the different teams that have taken part in this one. There's been a lot of teams involved in this game. Richmond, Northshore Winter Club. The Island coming over from Peninsula. Wanda Fuca's over here. Northshore Winter Club. Richmond. And we talked, and then today, as we make mention for the games today, we looked at the games. And this game will feature North Shore against Semiahmoo. And the Semiahmoo team, when you look at the benches, the Semiahmoo team will be on the right bench to our broadcast location. And they will be going from right to left. And the visiting team, which will be North Shore Winter Hawks, as they call them. And the head coach is Cam Paddock. Todd Cole, the assistant coach for the team. So those are the coaches for the North Shore Winter Hawks. And I think we're just waiting right now on the Winter Clubs coming out to the ice. And it's interesting, maybe we can get a shot of them coming out to the ice. Get a shot of the boys coming out to the ice so we can see them. As you can see, they have to make their way out from the dressing room. Semiahmoo is the first team out. And we'll get a chance to talk to them later on, the coaching staff, especially with individuals connected with the Thunderbird Association and putting a tournament on, because anybody that's been involved in hockey tournaments or hockey in general, you must know that putting on a tournament is not an easy endeavor. You look at the crowd on the far side that have filed in to take part in this game. It's fun, it's nice to watch, and it's great. It's super great from my perspective to see so many parents out here supporting these young kids, because as I made mention earlier on, you never know. I mean, we've got players from the lower mainland. You look at whether it's Milan Lucic, you look at other players coming out from the area that have since that retired, whether it goes back to Ryan Walter, Gary Nyland, who comes from the Delta area. It's nice to see these players take part and actually give into the program. And as we watch them coming out right now, we're looking. Kirk Fisher is the safety trainer for the program for Semiahmoo. So the coaching staff making their way now. We're just waiting for the officials to come out right now onto the ice. And last but not least, I'll make mention right now, if you're a young referee living in a various area, regardless, I applaud everything you do. You do a great job, a remarkable job. But the only thing I can tell you, the last little while in the area, we've had a lot of miserable, really miserable weather. The only thing I can let you know is if you're a young referee going out, dress a little warmer. I watched a couple of referees do some games on Saturday out in North Delta, and it was bad, like really bad cold in North Delta. It was probably, well, not compared to Hamilton and, Toronto and back east, but it was cold enough to the point that it was about -5. And the young referee out there, the one young referee that was working it, he actually had a little bit of a nylon referee's jersey on, and I was shocked because he was actually frozen, and he was like really cold, and I felt sorry for him. So we went out and got him a different sweater and made him put another sweater on and to keep himself a little warmer. So that's a little bit of food for thought, and that's what the parents can get involved in. As we've got, I see the officials coming on the ice from the looks of it. We've got 2 gentlemen and 1 lady doing the game today. So the officials coming on, they're shaking their hands and rubbing their hands like this is cold weather. This is not bad compared to what we had on the weekend. This is pretty good weather. So as the referees and the linesmen get set, they'll peg the nets in, and we will get the game underway right now. Just got our rosters delivered up to us in the broadcast booth. Mateo doing all the magical work behind the scenes. Bruce is on camera today. Welcome everyone to our broadcast, and the teams are going to hit the ice for the 5 or 3 minute warm-up, correction. So they have a 3 minute warm-up for these events right now. And as they have the 3 minute warm-up, the players will go through their stuff. All their stretching skills that the coaching staff have put them through so far. Nice program, actually a nice looking program that the team or the association has put together. I'm very impressed with the program in general. So as we watch the players doing the warm-up, the one thing I love about this arena is Father David Bauer Arena, or Father Bauer Arena over here at University of British Columbia on Canada's lovely west coast. This is the home to University of British Columbia hockey. The men's team used to play here. Other teams play here. They rent this portion of the ice, but they've got the other main complex, the newer building, the Doug Mitchell Sports Center as they call it. And the Doug Mitchell Sports Center, that is the one where the men's program and the women's program play. In actuality, sometimes you'll actually see the Vancouver Canucks or possibly some of the visiting teams come in and practice in that arena. I know a couple of times, about 2 years ago, they had a visiting team in and they were taking some slap shots. They actually hit the glass behind the net and broke a couple of panes of glass. I think this is to the surprise of a lot of people, but regardless, it worked. They broke it, and all they did was they said, "Oh, so sorry," helpful. So we'll see if we can get the officials' names. Bruce is going to go down and see if we can get the referees' names for the 3 officials. We'll get the referees' names, and then the referees, as mandatory right now by Hockey Canada. What they've done the last while is they've come out and they said, okay, if you're going to do this, we want the officials prior to the start of the game. They go over and say, "Hi, how are you? Welcome to the game." For the coaching staff, I'm the ref and I'm the linesman. Basically do an introduction. Sort of try and make it friendly as they can. And as long as everyone, all the parents, everyone at this level of the game understand that the game is indeed for the young people and it's meant to be fun. And that's what it's all about. As long as everybody understands it's fun. And that nobody at this level of hockey, Adam A1, are not getting paid $10,000 per paycheck. It'll be a good game to watch and entertain ourselves with today. We're waiting. So, okay, I was just getting some information passed to me, but it will be all delivered up once we get the names of the officials. We're looking at those right now. Officials will go back. We'll check the nets out, make sure the nets are all proper. They have not adjusted themselves and moved out of their way. So we're going to wait right now. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Just clarifying a couple of different issues that we had, then see if we get them all resolved. They're all ready to start and kick the game off. Ryan Kono is the referee. Cade Gladys is one of the linesmen, and Paris Alapos is the other linesman. I think Paris is the young lady that's doing the game today. Offside, quick offside in the game right now. First start, and of course, Northshore Winter Club playing against the Semiahmoo squad. Face-off is over on the far side this time. They'll line themselves up once they figured out where they were going to eventually go and work their way out. So they'll take it. Matani won the draw, now just throws it all the way back over on the far right side. Picked back up, easily picked back up. Throwing straight forward. Sistema dumped it inside the corner, chasing it all the way back down. Now they're going to fight and try and push themselves off of the puck for that one so they can get control of it again. Rummel threw it. Remmel tried to clear it out of their own zone, got around him now, goes back against the wall, picked back up, dump right on goal. Nice stop right there. Now it goes back behind the net, and they're trying to pick it back up. They eventually do and get it back out to Sistema, back in the blue line area. Waiting for it. Now it rolls back to center ice area, and it's going to go inside the zone. No, didn't have enough push on the puck right there, as Morrison was the one that was doing a good job forechecking. Now they go back down all the way over on the far side, cutting back to the inside. Hoff had it for a second. Now Hoff is going to go back over and get it. Hoff will get a little bit of help on that play right there. Easily passed back. Working it back around. Nice play as Morrison went back to help out. Now they just throw it straight out, and North Shore will work their way out of their own zone, finally getting it up to center ice area, and they'll dump it back in. Williams threw it. Now we have a delayed penalty coming up, and this one's going to go against North Shore. I think we have a tripping minor penalty called, and this tripping minor penalty will be called to Liam Payne. Minor for tripping, 2 minutes called, so the faceoff will be back just outside the blue line. In the neutral zone, doesn't go all the way back down in the zone. So they'll have the faceoff just outside the neutral zone. Payne's in the penalty box area. Didn't like the call, but one of those things. It was just one of the fluky plays. Now it's dumped back inside the corner. They're trying to pick it back up again. Merzick had it. Now it goes out to the blue line. Misplayed it. Couldn't keep it onside right there, but valiant effort for trying. The hooker was the one that tried to pick this one back up. The hooker goes inside his own zone. They're throwing it back around out to Gavin at center, and Gavin goes down the left side. Cuts back to the inside. Nice play. Merzick is in there. Shot! Oh! Missing the net. Narrowly missing the outside edge right there. Solid play. Huge stop right there. Stop by the young goaltender, Hallam. Nice play to hold on that one so they don't get that one back. Now it goes out to the blue line area. Kept onside. Brar goes in, takes a shot, kicked in the corner once again. They'll chase it back down. Merzick had it. Look, shot high over top of net. Now they'll go back over on the far left side trying to pick it back up from the corner. And they do. They manage to pick this one back up again. Baker is in the corner. Baker centers it out front. Huge save once again. The young goaltender's really being challenged on the shots. Another save right there. He's faced 5 shots so far and stopped, well, 6 now. 6 stopped all 6 shots in the game so far. So it's been interesting the way it's all played out. Now it comes off of the boards, far left side, taking it, just shooting it around the boards. Back over on the left side. There's about 45 seconds left in the minor penalty. And they'll try and pick it back up, and Copeland had it. Shot. Copeland goes back after this one a second time, and they just throw it back down the ice. Right on goal. Nice stop to kick this one back inside the corner. Young goaltender holding on to it. Barrett had it. And Barrett was the one that threw it wide. Now they give it all the way back out to center ice area. Working their way straight down off of the boards, holding on to it. Nice stop right there. And they're not going to give it away. And Hallam is the one that comes up, the young goaltender. Isaac Hallam is playing goal, I believe. Nope, they're not. They said they changed it. Burrows is the starting goaltender. Correction on that. Burrows is the starting goaltender for North Shore. They had a bit of a change from what they had initially told us, but those things happen. Now it goes all the way back over, holding onto it. Looks, waits. Nice play to get control of it. Now they go back down across the line, cutting inside, taking a shot. Nice save. Rebound doesn't go in. It rolls in. It trickles in. Oh, man, what a heartbreaker. But the Winter Club get a shorthanded goal on the first one as Evan Barrett made the first huge save, and it rolled off of the blocker, just going past. And boy, oh boy, I didn't know if he was going to stop that one or not, but miraculously it went past the goaltender and rolled into the net. What a real heartbreaker for the young goaltender. Mr. Barrett's not going to be pleased with that. Puck is dropped at center. Now they'll go back after it once again, holding on to it, trying to get control of it a second time. Mertz was the one that had it, throwing it inside the zone. Semiam will pick it up. Now they're going to pick it back up and dump it all the way out of their own zone, but the teams go back in the attacking zone. Semi have control, trying to clear it out. Fail to get control. This one again. Now they have it still inside the zone, chasing after this one. Vert goes in. Vert goes and takes it inside the corner. Shot right on goal, big save. The rebound going after it. Couldn't put this one back inside. They'll go back out of their own zone all the way out to the center ice area. Jasmine was the one that had it. Now he's going to chase this one all the way back down. A long stretch pass back to the inside part of the blue line area. Now Semiamu gets their way all the way out of their own zone up the center. Van Galen dumped it right on goal. Big stop right there. And if, just a note to the parents that if some of the names are mispronounced, our sincere apologies. It's only because we were given the list probably about 30 seconds before we went on air. And some of the names, penmanship, I guess, is the question that you must question. But other than that, it's fun. Players were a couple players were unsure whether they're going to have the face-off, but now they're back inside the zone at the other end. From the play, it goes back down. Looked holding on to this one, coming after the puck, trying to get control of it. Valiant had it, dumping it back out to the blue line, and Northshore will pick the puck back up and go all the way up ice the other way. Williams comes straight down. Williams continues to press inside, throws it back inside the corner. Williams is against the wall with it, holding on to it, clearing it back around over on the far side this time. Bergen. He gets down, gets to the blue line, over the line, inside the zone, chases it back, taking it behind the net, holding on to this one. Roscoe is inside as well. Neither one could pick this one back up, and now Northshore will come out of their own zone, straight down the ice, going inside the zone, looking to getting the shot on net. Payne was the one that had the puck, pushed off the puck against the boards on the far side. It's kept back, and now they go back out to the center ice area, and they'll work after that inside their own zone for North Vancouver. Hoff has control. Takes it against the wall. Hoff clears it all the way back out, trying to get it up to Williams. Williams reaches for it. Williams wasn't the only one that was there. There were a couple of other ones. Hong was the one that was out there as well, but it was just a little bit out of the reach. Back out to the blue line area. Nice shot, well placed and taken by Roscoe, just narrowly missing the outside post. Turning inside the corner, going after this one. Valiant was the one that had it. Now they give it back around the boards over on the far side to Lundy, and Lundy gets it out to the blue line. Turning back, Lundy goes after it. Nice play, good defensive play, and good by the North Shore Winter Club, and they try to come back down. The North Shore, and I'm used to being them called the North Shore Winter Club. They call themselves the North Shore Winter Hawks. Used to be a midget hockey tournament at the North Shore Winter Club years back, and I'm talking years back, going to the early part of the 80s before any of these kids were born. Great hockey. They had a lot of teams in there. Shot off of the backboards, blocked and picked back up. Just rolled wide of the net. Now they dump it back inside the corner. They're going to chase this one back down. Welch goes after it. Looks, misplayed it. Semiamo will get control of this one. Now they'll dump it all the way back out to the blue line area, and they slow to work their own way out of their own zone, up to the blue line area. Nice play to get back down inside the zone. They're coming after the loose puck. Now they'll chase it back. Merzic goes back. He failed to get control. Reached it. The secondary's time right there with the stick. And they go back inside their own zone. Brar has control. Comes out the right side. Brar, nice little bit of a move and a dipsy-doodle move right there to get away from his man. And he gets it out to the blue line, but that was stopped and dumped back inside. Good forecheck by Copeland to keep that one back inside the corner. They'll hold on to it once again. No urgency in their stride. They're still trying to get control. Gavin's calling for it. They want to get control of it up to Gavin, but failed to on that play right there. Hooker was the one that has it. He goes in, gives a shot to Gavin off of the wall on the far side. Now they'll pitch back in from the blue line. Centering it out in front. Looks the rebound, jamming at it right there. Pushing in front of the goal. Now we have a little bit of a scrum ensuing. And the referee is quick to get in the way. And I believe we have a penalty assessed right now, a minor penalty. A cross-checking penalty coming up to North Shore. And this is one that's taking place after the whistle went. So the referee's trying to sort it out as to who's going to go to the penalty box. A little bit of a help from there. And the referee says, yep, you're the guilty one. So the young man's going to be going to the penalty box area and sit himself down right there. Cross-checking minor penalty. I like the young referees. I like his signals. He's doing a good job on the signals. Very, very informative. So we will go back inside the corner once again. From the draw, waits, looks, trying to center it back out. This was misplayed and picked all the way back up by Verk, and Verk dumps it all the way back down the ice. Now they go inside the zone. They're going to chase it. Verk is chasing it inside the corner. Also coming inside the corner to help out is Brar. Brar dumped it back over on the far right side to Gavin, and Gavin giving it all the way back to Brar, and Brar goes straight down the left side, cutting back to the front part of that, going in, looks, centering pass, shot, save right there off the outside of the post, and the young goaltender, Burrows, got a little bit of a piece of that one to kick that one wide of the net. Nice play by the North Shore to keep that from harm's way. Forechecking inside. Britanni looks, takes centering pass, shot, save right there. Nice stop and a nice save right there by Barrett. And he got the shoulder pad, the left shoulder on that one to stop that one from going over top of it. Now they go back up ice the other way. Straight down. Nice play on the left side. Pawa comes inside, goes in, looks, takes a shot, stop, rebound, going inside, and they put one in to bury it. Nice goal by Semiahmoo. A power play goal as they get credit for the first goal of the game. A power play marker coming out and taking the lead. 7:25 on the clock. Of course, they play 15-minute periods. So that'll be at 7:35, the time of the goal. And this will be Semiahmoo, so we'll wait for the official announcement and let everyone in. Nice breakout pattern, but what a nice finish on the play right there. As the referee goes back out to center ice area, sets himself back up, and from the draw, they go back after this one, challenging for it. Looks, waits, trying to pick this one back up. Now they go straight down all the way over on the far right side this time. Coming inside, taking a shot right on goal. Big save right there. Burrows goes in, and wisely he holds on that one. Not going to get that one loose. Yeah, the interesting part about this is they play 3 15-minute periods, so it's not like you play 3 20-minute periods, stop time like they do in the NHL, and you're going to be here for like eternity or until the end of time. But for the most part, it's pretty good. From the draw, waits, looks, holding onto it, trying to get it back around. It goes to the blue line, couldn't keep it onside. The Winter Club have a break. Straight down, coming down across the line, inside, right side, taking a shot. Nice play, right on goal. Barrett holds on that one, not going to let that one get loose at all. And Barrett says, thank you very much. You're going to do it there. I'm going to get the shot on goal. And he holds on to it, face off on his left. So they'll have it inside the corner waiting for it. So they'll push for it. They come all the way back. Now they get it back out to the blue line area. Nice play, keeping it onside. Shot, looks, Barrett misplayed this one. It just rolls wide the outside of the net. He played it well. The puck just seemed to be floating going inside towards him, and he just didn't. I don't think he expected the floater shot going inside. Now they come back the other way. Looks. Burton has control of it for Sevi in the blue line area. Out to the blue line. Now Burton goes back after it a second time. Tries to get control of it. Jasmine dumped it forward. Now Jasmine's going to go after it. Barrett stays with his man. And the Winter Hawks pick this one back up. They throw it straight forward. Now the Winterhawks have to retreat and go back over in front of their own blue line area to get control of this one. Williams dumps it, throws it straight forward as they're pushing inside. They're all going after the puck right now, wanting control of it. On goes after it. He failed to get control of it. Now they go back the other way. Across the wards, holding onto this one. Nice play to get control of it. They go straight down the far left side, cutting back to the inside. Good play. Van Gallen. He goes in, looks, shot, big stop, kicked inside the corner by Burrows. Burrows has been exceptionally stopped. 14 shots so far in the game. 14 shots, allowed 1. And Semiahmoo have managed it there. Young goaltender Barrett has stopped 5 of these faced, allowing 1. Dumping inside the corner. They're all going to go back after this one again. Lundy comes inside the corner and lost. Falls, caught a bit of an edge when he was dumping inside there. Now he's going to chase it, fail to get it. Lundy is still inside the corner. They turns. They give it back to him. Now he comes out of the corner, tries a centering pass, right on goal. Huge nave right there. Barrett comes out. That could have been really scary. Wasn't sure where that was going to go, but it goes all the way back out to the center ice area. Looks. They go back up ice the other way, and they'll pick it back up and work their way in. Valiant comes inside, looks, taking a shot, missing the outside left post on this one. And they'll chase it. It bounces all the way back to the blue line, but it goes back inside the blue line once again. They're trying to pick it back up. They manage to somehow. They get control of it, and Lundy throws it straight down the ice. But we have an icing call in the game with 5:09 remaining. First period of play. The score between the Northshore Winterhawks and Semiahmoo is tied at 1. Shots on goal, 14-5. Mentioned earlier on, there's lots of great hockey out and around the area this time of the year. And, of course, as we're doing this, on behalf of everyone connected with the tournament, thanks to the volunteers. They do a remarkable job, and they're wishing everyone all the best for this festive season for this time of the year on behalf of the tournament executive committee. Kept onside. Now they throw it all the way back inside. Looks, taking it back. Stop. Look, they're chasing it back inside, going after this one on the far side this time, trying to get it. Bergen lost his footing inside the corner, stays with it, throws it back around. Bergen tried to get control and centering it out the front. Now it's picked back up and goes back out to the blue line. Sisma goes back. He dumps it inside the corner, chases it back around. Now Bergen goes after this one. He failed to get control, and they go back the other way. Reimel has it. Looks, he stops it at the blue line. Inside, nice play right there. They just throw it back. Valiant was the one that dumped this one back inside the corner all the way over on the far side this time. And Reimel, I'm believing it's Reimel, and that's the name that we were looking and given on our sheet. And if names are wrong, our apologies. We were given them just prior to the start of the game, and some of them it's tough to read the writing. I have that discussion with my grandson all the time about penmanship. Far side, looks, picked back up. Now they'll intercept this one and go up the ice the other way. And they're working their way all the way up the ice, going straight down, across the blue line, all the way over on the far side. Nice play, Morrison rips it around the wall, picking it back up inside their corner. Batanti goes in, he wanted control of it. Now he goes one way, the puck went the other way, and Semiamo goes straight down the ice, inside the corner. Baker comes in, takes it deep in the goal line, centering it out in front and goal right there. Nice play, and Burrows comes out and stops this one. What a play, and Burrows just come out. That young guy, boy, oh boy. You know, for a young goalie that's being overworked, I think he's really being underpaid today because he is earning his keep. Playing well, having a good time, and takes a quick glance at the clock, sort of looks at it. You can just sort of sense the look at his face. He looks at the clock and, oh, really? I don't think he was looking at the score. I think he was looking at the shots. Really? 15-5 already? And there's still 3:40 remaining in this first period of play from the game we're doing. Doubleheader game we're doing today, and a final championship game for the Thunderbird Adam A1 Winter Classic, coming to you from Father Bauer Arena. Inside the corner, going after this one all the way over on the far left side. They're trying to pick this one back up, staying with his man. Brar stays with him, jamming at it in front. They're pushing, and the referee said, no, I blew the whistle. Nope, thank you very much. Now we saw him. He indicates, nope, it's no goal. Blew his whistle, made the stop. Nice play as Barrett was the one that he made a huge save right there. Now they'll come inside. I believe the one's going to be taking the face-off. Referee indicates we're wrong. Hong comes in, takes the draw, pulls it all the way back. Nice play to get it back to the blue line area. Shot. Reimel was one that got the shot through traffic. Goes inside the corner once again. They're trying to pick it back up, trying the centering pass. Morrison centers it out. Scramble at it ensues. Barrett goes after this one. Barrett put his pad on the outside of the post. Watches this one go by the outside of the post as well. And Semiamo will come all the way out of their own zone. Out to the blue line, up the center, dumping it back. Looks blocked. This was picked back up. Hoff was the one that blocked that one in front of the penalty box area. Nice block. Now Semiamo is going to come back down inside their zone. Merzic goes after it. He gives a cross-ice pass all the way over the far side to Brar, and Brar gets it out to center. Nice cross-ice pass straight down to the left side to Gavin, and Gavin comes in centering pass all the way out in front. Brar takes a shot, missing, narrowly missing the net right there, not by much, and Merzic was the one that had a chance as well. Also coming inside, Brar stops to the blue line. Merzic goes inside the corner, rolled past him. And Northshore will stop this over to the hash marks all the way over on the far left side this time, waiting to pick it back up. They're still in control, the Winter Club. Northshore, I'm used to calling them the Winter Club. Used to go up there and referee when the coach house was around. For anyone listening in North Vancouver, you'll know where that was and when it was around too. Long time ago. Taking it inside the corner, cutting all the way back outside. Merzic comes in. He looks, he misplayed it. Got the shot rolled off of his stick right there. And is kept back inside by Brar. Back to Merzic in the corner. Merzic throws it back around. Nice little bump off of the puck right there as Gavin was the one that had it. Now they're going to go back out in front. Pawa is out in front. He wanted to control the puck. Never got control, but Pawa is still out there. Now he goes inside the corner to try and help out. Offers some assistance. Good tempoed game right now. Boys and girls are playing a solid game on the game today, coming to you from the arena here. Father Bauer Arena. Inside the corner, all the way over on the far side this time. It's kept on side, holding on to this one, waiting for it. Hong goes after this one. Now he failed to get control, and Northshore will go down the other way. We've got an interference penalty called in the play right there. That was a little obvious. See if the referee calls interference. Good call by the referee. That was an obvious penalty. Could have called that if you were back in Semiamo. That was like, you can't run a pick play like that and not get a penalty call. Well, I guess you can depending on who the referee is. Good call by the referee to make the call. So the penalty that's in the box right now will be assessed to Jordan Hooker, number 5. Jordan, you can talk to Kirk about that because I used to call him on penalties like that as well when he played. And he'll tell you it's the same rule. The rules haven't changed at all. Out to the blue line, a long shot. Tipped in front, the rebound, challenging at it. Nice play, and Barrett goes down. Nice stop by Evan Barrett to go down and read that shot right from the blue line area. Made the shot, made it look easy. Couldn't get it out. Now we'll face off back inside the corner. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast. Coming to you from the Father Bauer Arena in the Vancouver Thunderbirds Adam A1 Winter Classic. Our pleasure to bring you the game today. Call of both the final games today from the arena. Shot off of the wall all the way back over on the far side this time. It's dumped back in. Lindy was the one that had it. Goes in, takes a shot. Nice stop by Barrett. Holding on to it, and the players come in. They're just pushing everybody that scrambles in front of the net. Northshore doing a good job right now. They were trailing fairly significant in the shot department, but they're coming out, and right now they've managed to get 10 on the board for the shots. Semiahmoo, the home team, leading in the shot department, 16-10. Game is tied at 1. Players will come in. The line's person, the young lady, drops the puck. Doing a good job out in the ice today. Taking the shot. Tip back in front. Jamming this one. Couldn't put the stick on it. Rolled past, and Wetchich goes after this one. Waits, trying to pick it back up. Does. Throws it back behind the net. Centering pass all the way back out in front. This was blocked. Now they twist and turn and throw it back inside once again. Lundy got the shot away. Lost his footing. File down. Goes back after this one. Now Sisma will pick this one back up in the corner. Lundy throws it back out in front. Tipped in front once again. Neither one picked it back up, and Westchich goes after it. Throwed it all the way out to the blue line area. Kept. And I think the net might have moved off its mooring, so the referee stops the play and holds onto it. 1:15 left in the minor penalty, and if you're a player that's got a penalty and you've been sitting in the box, a minute and 15 seconds seems like an eternity when you sit in the penalty box for a minor penalty. You can follow us on Twitter, which is just @SportsWave. If you want to promote the sport for you and the sporting community in which you live, feel free. All it costs you is the time to do it. I'll help you promote the sport for you. Now it's dumped all the way out to the blue line. Nice play, kept on side. Nice reach right there. Nice huge stretch by Hoff to manage to keep that one back on side, throwing it back behind the net. Stop, picked back up, clearing it. Not out that time. That was blocked on the far side. Fisher cleared it all the way back out. Now they'll throw it all the way back, all the way over on the far side. Good play to get it back inside. Fisher's going to go after the puck. Waits, looks, Fisher's going to go after the man. Failed to get him that time. Looks, stays with him, takes the shot. Nice stop right there by Barrett. Rolls wide inside the corner. Well played and good timely shot by Barrett to get control of it. Now they'll try and go up ice the other way. They get it out to the blue line area. They throw it back inside. Delayed offside indicated. And they clear the zone. And on that note, the first period comes to an end with 35 seconds remaining in the minor penalty as North Shore will get set to go on the power play for the second period. Shot 16-10. Game's actually tied at 1. How are you? Got a youngster in front of me who just wants to talk and say hi and how are you doing and all that stuff. Enjoying himself. Watching the game with bated breath, as we made mention. The young officials on the ice doing a remarkable job so far in the game, allowing the players to play. Of course, the players are playing well, and they're doing a good job as well. So no mistake in that one. Game, as we made mention, tied at 1. Special thanks to the sponsors that have come on board to make this event such a huge success out here in UBC area for the Thunderbird Minor Hockey Association. You can visit them on site. It's or on the website, on internet. It's vancouvertbirds.ca. You can get more information from them. Have a huge program. The program has been so remarkable. I remember years back, Peter Zerbinas actually used to run the program out there. Peter was heavily involved with the officiating program, helping everybody out. George Georgopoulos was, I believe, the president for the T-Bird organization a few years back, and then went on to become the owner for the Delta Ice Hawks. And, of course, the Delta Ice Hawks play in Ladner each and every Tuesday night for their home games. Feel free to come on down and join us. They've started a new event. It's called the Community Club, and it's something that's really worthwhile. If you want to be involved and have your teams come down and have a between-period game, come on down. It's fun to watch, and it's all about building the future tomorrow for the game. That's what it's all about. So we'll wait. As we have control of it, they get it, and they dump it all the way back inside their own zone. A long stretch pass. That was blocked and kept on side inside the zone by Battani. He's going to go after it. Fail to get control of it. Now they'll chase it back around a second time right there. And they're going after it, and Verk goes after this one. Nice play to keep it back inside their corner. They're waiting for it. They're all pushing after it. They cleared it, not out of the zone. It's kept inside the corner. North Shore pressing right there, doing a remarkable job pressing. It's kept on side. Morrison comes in the corner. Morrison picks it back up, tries a centering pass. This was partially blocked. Now they clear it all the way out to the blue line area, and this is intercepted. Teams are back, 5 aside right now. They're trying to clear it back inside. Never got control of it. Now the Winter Club still maintain possession of the puck. They get it inside the blue line, centering, cross-ice pass right there. Barrett was the one that watched this one just roll inside the corner. He wanted to pick it back up, and it's dumped back out in center ice, and it's going to go inside the corner. They're all going to chase this one back down, and Reimel had it for a second. Careful. Nice move to tag themselves up. Reimel goes inside the corner, stays with his man. Not going to let him get loose right there, and the one that has control of the puck right there is Barker. Barker had in the corner. Now they go back up ice the other way, and they work their way straight down over center. Coming inside, trying to get across the line. Verk comes in. Verk goes in, takes a shot, rolls over on the left side wall this time. Picked back up. Teams playing 5-a-side. All the penalties that have been assessed, only 2 in the first period, 1 to each team. Both are 0 for 1. They're breaking inside the zone over on the right side this time. Valiant comes inside the corner, didn't want to get himself run over, so the skate a one-way. The linesman almost got pegged off when they were crossing the blue line going back in. Valiant's inside their corner. He's challenging this one back down. Now it's kept onside the blue line on the far side. They go back inside the corner, holding on to this one. Gavin controls, centering it all the way out in front. This was blocked and taking a little bit of a swat at it right there. Bergen got the shot, but it rolled wide. Now they pick it back up. Winter Club being pressed inside their own corner right now. They just dump it back behind the boards, holding on to this one. And the Winter Club pick this one back up, and they come out, and Raimo clears it all the way out to center. Nice dump out to center, and it's picked back up off of the boards, holding on to this one. Failed to get control of it. Payne goes inside. Payne wants to get it. Payne is in the corner with it. And Williams takes a shot, and somehow that surprises everybody. And Williams gets one on the board to put them up by a 2-1 score. A long shot. I think that sort of caught everybody off guard because there was a turnover at the blue line that nobody expected to initially happen. And that will put the Winter Club up, or the Northshore Winterhawks as they've come to be known this year. That will put them up by a 2-1 margin. That's their 11th shot. So on their 11th shot, they managed to take the lead at 2-1. So back out to center. Referee is getting himself all ready for the official drop. He drops it. Now it goes back over on the far side. Picked back up. Are they trying to clear it out? Yes, they do. They eventually get it out to center ice area. Lundy comes straight down. Left side going in, taking a shot. That could have been dangerous right there, but Barrett stops it. It rolls inside the corner. Barrett puts his pad now on the outside of the post. Now it's dumped out to the blue line area. Couldn't clear it out of their own zone. They throw it back inside. Good play to keep it onside and inside the zone by Payne that time. Payne's going to go back over to the blue line, all the way over, this time on the left side wall. Waits. Payne has to pinch back towards the center ice area. Now they come back up ice the other way. They get over center. Payne's going to stay with his man, holding onto it. Williams comes in. Waits, looks, never got control of it. Powell was the one that got the shot on goal that time, and it was a nice timed shot on goal. Got past everybody and behind the defense, so managed somehow to get the shot right on goal. And a good crowd on hand. I'm impressed with the crowd we've got here. Nice crowd on hand today. Take the game in here. Everybody fought the weather, and obviously the ones that are here didn't come from Vancouver because the streets in Vancouver are horrible. If you come from the Delta area or Surrey area, apparently it was no problem at all. I know it took me about maybe 45 minutes from North Delta out here. But it takes me about maybe a little longer in the summertime, depending, and I'm not a fast driver. I want to live to see tomorrow. My father taught me how to drive, and caution was one of his biggest words that he always told everybody. Inside the zone, Powell comes inside the corner, centering it all the way back. Nice play, throwing it all the way back out to Merzick. Merzick had it, cleared it back out to center ice area. It's going to go back up ice the other way. And a little bit of a push ensued right there. Burrett was the one that got pushed off of the puck. A couple players fell, slow to get back up. They both get themselves back involved in the play. No penalty on that. And Semiamo come all the way straight down the ice. Nice play to cut it back inside. Merzick goes in, cross ice, far side. Nice dumping, but what a nice play to set that one up over to Gavin on the far side wall. Kept on side. Yes, it's right on the blue line. Good call by the linesman to keep that one back on side. Now it goes off of the backboards, picked back up, easily holding on to it. Gavin dumps it out to the blue line. This was misplayed, rolled past everybody, and Burrett couldn't keep it on side. Do we have an icing call? Sure we do. It's like curling. You could have hollered sweep. It might have moved faster, but regardless, players are saying no, it's not icing call, but it was an icing call. Clearly, it was dumped back from inside the blue line area. They're saying the player could have got it, but coaching staff obviously wants to talk. Coaching staff's talking right now over to the players. Coaching staff's talking to the players on the far side. So we'll see what their discussion is. Now we'll follow the referee back inside. So the referee will come back inside the corner holding on to it. So they're having a discussion. I don't know what the discussion's about. It was a good call. I mean, it was clearly icing call. I didn't think that deflected off anybody, but this is what they're having a discussion with. No, the referee's happy. He's content that it's going to go there. Now, maybe he's going to have a discussion with his other partner, the young lady. No, they're going to take it at center ice. Obviously, they feel that there was a mistake made, and I don't mind that. At least the officials communicate. Good, bad, or indifferent. I thought it looked like a good call, but I'll give the officials the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, the coaching staff for North Shore felt that was deflected or something transpired that we did not see from our broadcast location. But regardless, I'll give the officials full credit to the officials because the three of them were talking. They have a good discussion. So kudos to Ryan, the referee, for making that call. Nice to see. I hate it when referees don't talk to each other and don't communicate with anybody on the ice. I like a referee that talks. If you're going to be a referee, you've got to learn to be vocal, amongst the several other things. Long stretch pass all the way back out to the center ice area. Now they're going to go straight down across the blue line, cutting back to the inside. Jasmine comes inside. He had it for Semiamu for a second. Overskates the puck. Now they keep it back on side, and they throw it back inside their corner. Nice play. As Burton was the one that dumped it back inside the corner, trying to get it back to Jasmine. Clearing it around all the way over, this time on the far right side wall. Chasing this one back down is Burritt. Burritt comes inside. He won it for a second. Never got it. Finally throws it all the way back out in front. Going in. Taking the shot. Fan on it. Backhand. Shot narrowly missing the outside top part of the corner right there. And it goes all the way over on the far side. I think that was Jasmine that had the puck. He's going to go back after it once again, keeping it on side at the blue line area. Fisher has control. Fisher works his way all the way into the blue line area, right to the goal line, taking the shot, knocked out of the air. They're going to go back after it a second time. Fisher was the one that was challenging it back. Couldn't put it, was a little bit out of his reach, couldn't put his stick on it. Burritt comes inside. Waits, looks, shot off of the backboards. Fisher's going to go after this one. They're trying to pick it up, trying the wraparound. Now sending it back out, swing and a miss right there. And this is picked back up and blocked. And Morrison will pick it back up for North Shore, and he'll go straight down the ice. Morrison gets it back after Morrison works. Nice little bit of a setup pass right there, taking the shot. Verk was the one that threw it all the way back over to him. But a good finishing play by Morrison. Fresh legs coming on right now for North Shore. Quick line change, a long stretch pass, all the way straight up the center ice area, and they'll come back down inside. Van Gallen goes in, takes the shot, lost his footing and fell. Now it goes back to the blue line once again for Semiamu, and they clear it back out to the center ice area. Block, pick back, holding onto it. Nice play to get it back across the blue line, cutting back to the inside, going all the way over, this time on the far left side. Payne shoots, scores! North Shore come in and get another one on the board, and that puts them up by a 3-1 margin right now on their, should be their 14th shot so far. I believe that's what they're going to give him. So they go back out to center ice area, 3-1. I don't think they moved the shot total right now yet, but we'll take a quick look at it right there. So they go back out to center ice. Referee is getting ready to drop the puck. He does. 9:20 remaining. That's a power. That was an even strength goal. Nice play to get it inside the zone. Good solid work at it, not just by one team and the other, but by both teams. Both teams are playing exceptional hockey out here today for this game at the Father David Bauer, or the, as I call it, the Father David Bauer Arena. I'm used to it being known as that one. Most people call the new building the Doug Mitchell, which is the correct name. That's what they've named it after. Now it goes back inside, home for the T-Birds, men and women's ice hockey. A lot of different events out here. Tennis as well in the spring sometimes too. A long shot taken, kicked inside the corner. Nice play by Burrows to throw that one back inside the corner. Read the play and read that long shot very well. Now they pick it back up against the wall, coming off of the boards with it. Nice cross-ice pass all the way over on the far side this time, taking a shot. Burrows gets a piece of that one. It was knocked out of the air. The stick was not high, so they waved that one off. Do we have a possible icing? We'll see what happens if the linesman calls it. No, the linesman calls that one off. Wave that call. Referee got run over on a line change coming out of the boards on the far side. And Semiamu will come back up ice the other way. Straight down, going back inside the corner. Nice play to get control of. Bergen comes in. Right on goal. Nice play as Bergen goes in, gets the shot through, and Burrows has to be alert on that one, so he knows exactly what he was going to do and where he was going to stop it. So that was a well played. Got to give him full credit for that one as well, to make that shot and make it look fairly simple, and that's what goaltenders do nowadays. At least that's what they tell us. They tell us they work hard and really hard at making all the stuff look easy, and I believe them. I'm not a goaltender. I've got 3 of them in the family. Back inside the corner. Nice play to pick this one back up. Shot thrown in the corner right there by Reimel, and Reimel cleared it all the way back out to center, but this is blocked and kept back at center ice area. Roscoe had it for a second. Now they'll throw it back inside the corner. One of the players behind the play, slow to get out of his own zone. The one that's someone out taking his time. Looked like he hurt his foot right there, and that's Reimel. I think he's going over to the bench on a line change right there. He is. He went over on the bench. Coaching staff attending to him right now. Looks like he's favoring right now his left leg, so we'll have to keep our eyes on him. But we have a stoppage of play. A couple players pushed. The referee is right beside him. Quick whistle, quick stoppage of play. I like that when you have a quick stoppage of play. I hate it when they let the play continue, and I always worry about the possibility of injuries that someone might get themselves hurt, or you could considerably get hurt. That's what I don't like. But anyway, That's my little bit of a 2 cents worth so far for the day, and the players have come to play, and they're doing a good job out here. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing, the talent level of this game for the players of both games. Coming to you Friday after Monday afternoon. I lost track of days right there. I was fighting all the snow as everybody else was in the lower mainland. Thank heavens it's starting to go in certain areas. Shot, narrowly missing the outside edge. Now they'll pick it back up off of the backboards. They're going to go back after it a second time. Couldn't clear it out. And Northshore will pick it back up. They turn. They give the back pass. Huge save right there. Nice stop. And they made a nice stop right there as Burt was the one that made the save. Now we got a couple players come together, and I think we're going to have a penalty check into the head minor penalty. A couple players want to have a bit of a discussion right there, and the referee is over. Going to take themselves the penalized player into the penalty box. I believe the ones going to the penalty box will be Cameron Sisma. Check to the head, a 2-minute minor penalty right there. So they virtually have got rid of the minor penalty for, I would say, roughing, or they're trying to eliminate it. The referees are getting a lot more instruction and direction now to make the calls for checking the head, and I think a lot of that is coming from the fact that they're trying to get the concussion syndrome completely all out of the program, and they're possibly worried at it. Other associations and leagues are concerned with it. Some are taking a little more of a stronger stance at it as well. Now it goes back out to the center ice area. Good play to keep it back. North Shore will turn, getting it back on side. Nice play to go back inside their corner once again. Westchich comes in, lost it. Now it's thrown back out to the center ice area, and North Shore just clear this one back over. All the way over, far right side. Nice little bit of a dump pass, and Payne threw it straight forward, so Payne will get it back again. Payne failed to get this one. He's going to go after it. Lost his footing and fell down. Sammy Amo will work their way all the way back inside. Valiant comes in. He's all the way in front. Valiant's going after this one over on the far right side this time. Coming inside to help out as well will be Burrett. Burrett couldn't get control. It's thrown back in. They tag up to get onside, so the offside is nullified. 6.5 remaining, second period of play. North Shore up by a 3-1 margin right now. Shots are 21-16 in favor of Semiahmoo, but we have an offside call on the play right there. 6:21 remaining. Minor penalty still in effect for another 59 seconds. So look at the players that have come out to play in this game. A lot of players have come out. And, of course, the president for the Vancouver Thunderbirds, Chantel Cotton, the president for the Vancouver Thunderbirds. This is the third annual Adam A1 Christmas tournament put on by the Thunderbird Association. Now they take it inside the corner, holding on this one behind the net, trying to clear it back out. Failed to. It's kept onside. Hoff was the one that tried to clear it out. Eventually got it back out to Morrison at center, and Morrison decides to throw this one back around all the way over on the far left side. This time for Britannia. He goes inside, takes a shot. Nice stop by Barrett to kick this one out with the left pad, and it's dumped all the way down the ice. And Semiahmoo are still killing that minor penalty off for another 30 seconds in the minor being served. In the corner. Semiahmoo is pinching back in. Failed to get it. Clearing it. Verk had it. Throws it out to center. Now it goes back inside the zone, and they'll go back after it again. Reimel goes down. He dumps it inside the corner. Trying to go after this one is Merzick. Merzick dumped it back out. Went to the blue line. That's as far as they went. The minor penalty has 5 seconds left. And it's iced down, but icing is waved off. The minor penalty is getting set to expire. So returning back to the ice right now will be number 4. Cameron Sisma. He comes back on the ice. The team's playing 5-a-side right now. Now they have it inside the corner. They're pushing after the loose puck, trying to get it. Merzick comes inside. He failed to get control. A little bit out of his reach, and Brar goes after this one. And it picks back up at center ice area, and they'll go straight down inside the zone. Inside, Verk comes in, throws it through the goal crease. On the outside left edge of the crease this time. Couldn't put their stick on this one. McLean is in the corner waiting for it. McLean's going to the net right now. Now they go back the other way, and they're trying to get it back on goal. Easily played. Williams had a chance right there. Scramble. A little bit of a scramble ensued. The referee was sort of caught up between everybody's sticks in there. Had to do a bit of a back pedal to get out of the way so he didn't get run over as well. Now they had control of it again, and Payne was the one that wanted it. Never got it. Payne careful to stay on side. Gets it back in front of the penalty box area. Blocked, picked back up. Thrown back up ice the other way, and McLean was the one that dumped it. Now McLean's going to chase this one down inside his own corner. And we have an icing call once again. This will be going against Semiahmoo. A line change coming up for the players of both teams. 4:29 remaining in period number 2. North Shore up by a 3-1 margin. Shots are 21-18. So a respectable game. The players have come to play them. Of course, I fully applaud the coaching staff that a lot of them volunteer. Many of them volunteer and donate their time to come out and help these young men and women play the game that they so-called love in today's world. Nice to see them take part in it. They have it inside the corner. Hoff had it, takes the shot that was blocked in front. Nice play, and that was well placed and blocked in front. Sismo was the one that blocked it all the way out in front. Now they go back inside the corner. They're all pushing after this one, trying to get control of it again. Kept onside, out to the center ice area, going inside, taking a shot, blocked right there. Barrett was the one that was reading that one, just didn't hit him. Instead of him making the stop, it was Fisher that made the stop, put his shin pads in front of it and just played goalie for a half a second. Now they go back after it, trying to get out of the corner, going inside, taking a shot high over top of the net. Goes over against the wall on the far left side. Trying to pick it back up, coming off of the boards, holding on to this one. Waits, Payne comes in. He takes the shot that was blocked, couldn't keep it on side of the blue line area. Hoff goes after it. Now they come back up ice the other way. Across the blue line, we have an offside called on the play right there. And the one that was offside, I think it was Fisher that was offside. One extra move too many by Van Galen at the blue line area. Put himself offside, so line change coming up for the players of both teams. Face-offs outside the neutral zone. From the draw, it's pulled all the way back, goes inside the zone. Now they just clear it back over on the far right side this time, getting it back out. Lundy was the one that threw it back. Lundy eventually dumped this one back forward to Copeland, and Copeland chased it back, but it's thrown back inside the zone easily, and Reimel had it for a second anyway, not for long. Copeland picks it back up again. Clears it back over far right side over to Hoff. Hoff trying to clear it out of his zone. That was blocked, kept inside. Nice play to reach after this one by Merzick to throw it back inside the corner. They'll chase after this one. Nice centering pass right through traffic. Couldn't put the stick on it though. Gavin was there. The one that threw it all the way out to him was Burt. Now they pick up ice and it goes back the other way, straight down. The captain's rushing his way in, going inside. Westlich goes inside, lost his footing. A little bit of help from a friend. Delayed penalty coming up. It's going against Semiamu. Shot off of the boards all the way over on the far side. And as the goaltender gets up to his own blue line to make way to the bench for the extra attacker on the ice, Semiamu gets possession, and we have the referee blow the whistle and have a penalty call on the play with 2:50 remaining in period number 2. Shots 21-19 right now. Tripping minor penalty. I like this referee. I like the way he calls the game. Ryan Coned is the young referee. I think it's Cole Gladders and Paris Ilapas. Again, our apologies if it's not right. Regardless, it's Ryan, Cole, and Paris. That's a guarantee. So we have a stoppage. I'm not... I'm assuming they have a timeout. So it's an assumption. It must be a timeout. Different tournaments, different rules, different regulations. So the coaches will call the players over to go over to the bench and have a little bit of a discussion as to see how things are going to play out. So they've just announced the penalty, and the penalty is for Lyndon Burrett, minor penalty for tripping. Those are one of the penalties that actually coaches don't mind you taking, because a lot of times coaches will tell you those took away actual possible scoring opportunities. So coaches really don't mind that. Once again, special thank you to the sponsors that have come out. I'm very impressed with the program that the Thunderbird Association have put together for this tournament. I like it. I think it's nice, it's small, it's compact, but man, oh man, is it ever, it's first class. It really looks good. I like it. I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far for the program, and they can do those anytime. It's a first class program that the association, the tournament committee's put together. Straight down, all the way over, this time on the far right side. Gavin comes in. Gavin goes in, takes a backhand shot. Huge save right there. Goes inside, scores. Nice goal. Gavin goes in on a backhand shot. Completely gets over top of Burrows on the left arm. Goes over top of his elbow and goes in. So both teams, ironically, have scored a shorthanded goal so far today. So when was the last time you saw an Adam hockey game when both teams have scored a shorthanded goal? That's interesting. You don't see that play in junior hockey. But it's good. It's nice to see the young boys come out and play, and they're playing hard and fast and furious. 3-2 the score right now. Still for Northshore. A lot of time left. Semiamu coming back. 2.5 remaining. 2:37 to be precise. Shots 22-19. From the dock, goes all the way back out to the blue line, all the way over on the far side this time. Barr picks it back up, throws it inside the zone. Icing is waved off by the young lady. That's Paris. Good call. The officials, again, and I have to commend them. They're doing a good job. Jamming out in front. Looks nice stop. Oh, that could have been an interesting play right there, because Merzick was the one that tried to jam that one inside, but nice stop by Burrows. to go down and put the pad down so it didn't go in underneath him. But good start right there by Burrows. But what a nice, smart move. Going to see where the faceoff's going to be. They'll give it all the way over. This time it'll be to the right of the goaltender. Braden Burrows is the young goaltender playing for North Shore Winterhawks, as they call it. From the rock, goes all the way out to the blue line area. Kept on. Looks, taking the shot. Jamming at this one. Couldn't put the stick on it. And Gavin is there in front. But again, Burrows holds onto it. Burrows goes down and makes the stop. A little bit of a stutter step before they made the stop. But regardless, they still made the stop. Good crowd on hand. I'm very impressed with the number of people that have come out to take the game in and had a chance over the weekend to take in the tournament over in North Delta as well. Again, a good crowd and coming out to support the young kids at the Adam A level. Very impressive. From the drop, North Shore pick it back up. They give the cross ice pass all the way back around this time. It stopped. Morrison couldn't get it over center ice, and they just throw it back inside the corner. Nice dump and play right there by Brar. Now it's picked back up far side. They're working their way out, and Verk throws it back over on the far right side this time, over to Morrison. Morrison goes straight down. Left side corner. Morrison throws it back inside. Couldn't get it any farther than the hash mark. A couple players come and push together and bumped and fell down. So they all get back up and going back after it once again. So again, we have a stoppage play. Get another penalty called by the referee. We've got, I think it's a body checking minor penalty. So Semiamo will go back to the penalty box. Again, this will put them down. This could be an interesting penalty. 2 players down, a 2-man advantage for North Shore. One going to the penalty box right now, Jordan Hooker. Referee called it body checking. A 5-on-3 situation right now. Face-offs inside the corner. 1:52 remaining. At least one will expire prior to the start of the period. Especially period number 3 starting. Now they're going to throw it back off of the back wall. Looks going inside, taking a shot. That goes back behind the net. A couple players fell. Nothing materialized there. Shot on goal off of the back outside of the net right there. It goes off the back part of the net, so the referee stops the play. Makes the face-off. I think they're going to indicate the face-off will go outside the neutral zone because North Shore, the Winterhawks, were the ones that put the puck on the back of the net. So the face-off will be outside in the neutral zone right now. 2-man advantage. This is a huge power play for North Shore, and if Semiamo can kill this one off, it's equal to the opportunity for killing off the penalties that they've received. Across the line. Inside the corner, they're going to chase this one back down, trying to go after this one. Valiant goes after it. He takes it back behind his own net, throws it off of the wall, all the way over on the far left side this time. Block kept on side by Hong. Hong comes inside the corner. He never got control of it. Now they just clear it off of the wall, and they're going to try and clear it out, and they did exactly just what they wanted. Rimo goes back after this one, inside the corner. Stops, picks it back up. We've got 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Now it goes back inside. Nice cross-ice pass, back around. Look, Semiamo goes back inside to defend. And North Shore on the power play. They're working away. Westlitz comes inside. He's out in front, taking a shot. Big stop right there. Going scramble. Who's got it? Oh, everybody was looking after that one. Smart heads-up move. I have to commend him. Bergen come in, and the goaltender made the initial stop. Barrett made the stop. Completely unsure where the puck was. He was just looking there. And as the goaltender was falling backward, full credit on that one right there because he went back and just pushed it right underneath young goaltender. So good, smart play by Bergen to make that smart heads-up play right there. So one of the minor penalties has expired. They are 5-on-4 situation right now. The young lady, Paris, gets set to drop the puck. She does. Now it goes all the way back out the blue line area, going inside, taking a shot. Blocked right on goal. The rebound going after it. Nice stop right there, and Barrett was the one that got that stop. Kicked it out with the left pad once again. Very agile young goaltender. Back out to the left blue line area, going in, taking a shot. That was swatted at and just knocking it out of the air like you're swatting at flies like the middle of July. Now it goes back all the way out on the outside edge of the net right there. And Barker was there. Barrett's out there as well. Neither one picked this one back up. Now they'll take it. It's inside the corner. Sisma goes after it, clearing it. Not out of their own zone this time. They tried. Westrich comes inside. He wants it. Throws it back around. This time just easily give that one back to Copeland. And Copeland dropped it back but couldn't get it on goal. And the puck is dumped down the ice. And the second period is coming to a conclusion in another 5 seconds. They're all chasing after it. Neither one's going to get any scoring opportunity right there as a buzzer goes to end period number 2. And as the buzzer ends number 2, we should say we have an impressive game. The teams will have a 1-minute break. Teams going over on the far side, getting words of wisdom and instruction from the coaching staff. Shots after 2 periods of play, 23-21. Goaltenders listening into what the coaching said. Normally you get a couple different sets of coaches. One set of coaches, one coach or one or two might talk to one of the teams, one of the players on the team, and you'll see the other players will go back, especially the goaltender. They'll go back and talk to the other coach that might be wanting some discussion and a little bit of discussion with him. And as you can see over on the far side, you can see Northshore. They're on your screen at home on the monitors. They are actually on the left part of it. And you can see the coaching staff. They've got 3 coaches on the bench, and Semiahmoo have 2. So a remarkable game coming here from the arena out here in Father Bauer for the 3rd annual tournament hosted by the Thunderbird Minor Association. Chantel Cotton, the president for the association. Game started on the 17th of December. First game was actually at 7:15 in the morning on the arena here. Father Bauer on the 17th. I know that would have been a cold, blustery day out here on the 17th. And, of course, they went all the way through. The final games finished at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 18th, they played again, same time, 7:30 start time. The last game finished around maybe, I would say, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening. And then the playoffs took place, and that's what we're watching today. So we are set to start number 3 for a period. 9 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. As the young man gets up and standing up to get himself ready to come back on the ice as Jordan Hooker. And they open the door, and Jordan Hooker comes back onto the ice right now. Now it goes over in the far side corner, picked back up by Morrison. Morrison couldn't clear it out. Looks going inside, taking a huge shot right there. Nice stop, and Burrows got a little bit of a piece of that. They deflected high over top of the net. They're all pushing back inside. Verk wants control of it. He never got it. Still fights for it. Now they scramble at it, and Burrows is still there. Puts his pad on the outside of the net. Not going to let this one get loose. 3-2 game right now in favor of North Shore Winter Club. And the shots still close, 25-21. At one point in time, they were 5-0 when we first started the game. Early start to the game, it was 5-0 for the shots for Semiahmoo. Out to the blue line, the puck is at the line, taking a shot. Hooker got the shot, narrowly missing that one. A couple players fall down in front. Block, stop. Now it goes back out to the blue line area once again. They're trying to get it back inside, and they do. They get her back, throwing it back towards the net, but this was partially blocked, and they'll throw it back inside the corner. Neither one had it. Hooker is at the blue line, thinking about stepping back, not going to do it. Merzick goes in the corner. Merzick throws it back around out to the center part of the ice right there and couldn't get back a second time. They'll chase it back over on the far side wall. Brar goes after it. He throws it straight forward. North Shore having a line change right there. Puck was in the feet of the referee. Couldn't do anything with it. That was a tough play right there because a young man lost his stick, didn't know what he was going to do. That was Williams that lost his stick, and the puck actually went right to him, so he wasn't sure whether he was going to go inside the corner, chase it after the puck, or go after it and stay with his stick. He decided he'd do the second part of it, going back, get his stick. Shot, nice stop right there by Burrows, holding on to it once again. Burrows is playing well. He's been really hard-pressed for shots. That's the 26 shots, so he's played very well. Out of the 26 shots so far, he has allowed 2. Very respectable for the young goaltender playing the game right now today. All the way back from the draw. Far side this time. They'll pick it back up, keeping it onside the blue line area. And they'll work their way out of their own zone. Nice play, and Payne gets it all the way out of center, across the line. Payne goes inside, takes a shot, scores! Payne gets a shocker of a goal underneath the stick of Barrett, and it surprises everybody on the long dump-in pass right on goal. And he just hammers that one home. Not going to mistake that one. And the players go over. They all skate by the bench, as do the pros. They all skate by their bench. They get the shots on goal. I think the toughest people it's really tough on when you're watching a game like today, any need level, especially the minor level, I think it's tough, extremely tough on the parents for the goalie of the team where goals get allowed. And I know that firsthand because my daughter was a goaltender, so I know what I went through when I was sitting in the stands watching the games. And, of course, everybody's going to second-guess a goalie. Shot, scores by Semi. Give and go. If you can do it, so can we. 4-3 the game. It's not over, and it looks like the way it could be right now, it could be the final shot on goal that could come out and be the winning goal. Referee will go over and announce this one. This is probably about 11 seconds after the goal that North Shore scored. We're not really keeping track of the time that's listed on the clock. We don't have our stat sheets with us. See if we can maybe finalize into a game summary of the stats after the game today. They'll go back out to center ice area once again. Referee is waiting. Ryan calls the players in. They put their sticks down. He drops the puck. Now it goes back all the way over. Far side this time. Raimo was the one that dumped it in. Now Raimo's going to go back after it a second time. He failed to get it. And Van Gelsum had it for a second. Now they go back up ice the other way. Going back to the inside. Copeland, nice cross ice pass all the way back over the far side to Westritz. He takes a shot. Stopped and thrown in the corner by Barrett. Barrett stopped it. A couple players come together, and the referee indicated that the play is stopped right there. Thank you, sir. 12:49 remaining. Third period of play. This is entertaining hockey at this Adam A1 level. Full credit to the volunteers that come out and help out put on the event, making it so worthwhile. And once again, special shout out to all the volunteers that have helped out and all the sponsors that have come on board to support this event as well. Different divisions. We're going to be talking about the different divisions between periods with the tournament chair that has organized the tournament with all the volunteers as well about the whole tournament, how it's going, what's unfolding, and what they're looking at for number 4 next year. Hope to be back, too, for number 4. Back, throwing it back inside. This time it goes off of the back wall. They're going to chase it back down and try and pick it up, and they did exactly what they wanted. And Raimo had it for a second, lost it. Now they come out of the corner, centering it out in front, blocked, stopped. Burden goes in, takes a shot, narrowly missing the outside edge. Burden's calling for it once again, taking a shot high over top of the net. Burrows gets control of this one, deflected it inside the corner. Now Northshore will get it all the way out to their own zone. Nice play by Copeland, get it out to center. It's thrown back inside the zone, and they're going to haul up this one down, and Barrett will go after this one behind his own net. Barrett gives it back over the far right side to Valiant and gives it back to Barrett. Going back to the inside this time. Bergen comes in, and Bergen throws it back in, but they're offside. As Bergen dumped it in, the one that was offside was Burden on that play. Burden dumped it back in. Barrett was a bit offside, so they'll just reset and regroup themselves. Line change coming up for the coaching staff by Semiahmoo. Of course, they play out of the Centennial Arena in White Rock, and the other team that plays out in South Surrey Eagles. Home games Thursday night. Come on out and take part in the Surrey Eagles hockey game in the BC Hockey League. Exceptional hockey. Straight down right side. Tried to hit the shot away. That was Vert that had the puck roll off of his stick. Now they throw it straight back forward. Inside the zone. Merzic comes in. Merzic goes back. Looks, trying to jam this one. Now Merzic's going to go inside the corner to get control of this one as Gavin had it rolled off of his stick out in front. Merzic goes in. Centering it all the way back over to Gavin. Gavin goes after it. Going in. Taking a shot. Huge save right there. A little bit of a push. More traffic in front of net right now. Now it goes back. A huge save right there, and Burrows is playing well for North Shore. In fact, he's playing far better than well if you ask the coaching staff. Shot high over top of the net. I think he got a piece of that one as well. Another chance. A little bit of a give and go right there. It's still scrambling over in the far corner, waiting for this one. Brar comes in. Looks, trying to center the puck all the way out in front. Couldn't get control of this one. Now they go back after it, and Gavin picks it back up again. Gavin out of the corner, waits, looks. This is blocked and stopped and easily intercepted. And North Shore will come out as Payne has control. He goes straight down the right side. Payne comes inside the corner. Gavin stays with him. Payne still goes after it. Not going to let him. Now Gavin will come back up ice the other way as he gets all the way straight up to center. Merzic comes in, left side, giving it back out in front all the way into Gavin. Gavin takes a shot. Stopped by Burrows. Nice play, and Burrows holds on that one for a well-deserved stoppage of play and gets the rest right there. Players going off. Line change coming up for North Shore. The Winterhawks, they will have the change. So they're coming back to the inside. Good crowd on hand, I must say. I'm going to have to commend the parents. There's a good crowd. Parents, grandparents. Shot stopped right there by Burrows. He got a shot right there. Penalty coming up. This one's going against North Shore. They get possession of the puck, and the whistle goes, and we have a penalty assessed. We have a penalty called. It's a body checking penalty. A better check sometimes than I've seen the BC Lions throw when they're coming off the line. Penalty coming up. Nice to see Wally's bringing the coaching staff back for the BC Lions. Talking about them real quick. Wally's bringing the coaching staff back for the BC Lions next year for a return. And, of course, Wally Buono, he mentioned the other day, I was talking to somebody, he's one of the only people probably in the lower mainland that you can mention one name and everybody knows who you're talking. You just say Wally, everybody knows you're talking about him. It's like talking about Trevor. Everybody knows you're talking about Trevor Linden. And there's not a lot of individuals that are like that. Far side out to the blue line, taking a shot. Nice stop right there. Burrows kicked that one inside the corner. The rebound. Burrows goes after. The puck is loose. The referee didn't see it. He blew the whistle. As he blew the whistle, the puck squirted loose. So you can be frustration as you want, as much frustration as you want, but the referee lost sight of it. He lost sight. He thought it was frozen, so he blew the whistle, and that's what they tell you to do. That's the rules. So they'll come back inside the corner. 10:21 remaining in this game right now. 4-3 in favor of Northshore Winterhawks. Up over Semiahmoo right now. Lots of time left. We saw 2 goals. Each team traded goals, and they probably traded goals, and 2 goals about 15 seconds apart between the two. Now they had control. Looks, waits. They dump it all the way down the ice, and North Shore, they got out to the center. They throw it back inside. Glove hand pass indicated by the referee. I thought he picked it up by himself on that play. I could be wrong. So they're looking, and of course the referees have to learn. They've got to learn the rules just like anybody else. And that's just a little bit of confusion right there, that if the puck is gloved ahead, you can pick the puck up yourself. If you glove it to your own player, well, then it's a whistle. You can glove it down inside your own blue line to your own player, though. Purposely allowed right there. Now they have it inside the corner. They're trying to pick it back up. 9:48 left, third period of play. They're still in the power play. Semiahmoo throwing it back in. Now it's out in the neutral zone. They're still in control of it. Waits, looks, throws it off of the wall. They dump it back behind the net, holding on to this one. And they just take this one off of the backboard. Stop, block, kept onside the blue line area. Nice play to keep it onside by Burden at the blue line to throw it back inside. And Burden goes back in. He dumps it off of the back wall. Looks, waits, trying to get control of it. He pinches back in front, all the way out in front. Also coming inside is Gavin. He lost his footing. Centering shot. Scores! A power play goal for Semiahmoo. And they tie the game at 4. A power play marker comes and sees Semiahmoo capitalize on the minor penalty that the Winterhawks were serving. Penalties have been obvious. They've been respectable and honest, but regardless, the Semiahmoo team come back and tie the game. 4-4, 9:20. We were just talking about how much time was left in the game and what can and will not happen, but in that case, they come straight down and scored. Valiant comes inside. He goes inside the corner after the puck. Players getting a little more vigilant, fighting for the puck. Now it goes back out to the blue line area. Long shot taken off of the backboards. They're going to chase this one back down and try and pick it back up. Westich has it, looks, lost it. That was stopped and kept onside the blue line area. Nice play to keep it onside by Burden, and Burden just dumps it back inside. They stop and take it back behind the net as they're going after this one. Easily played right there. Lindy goes after it. Lindy tries to pick this one back up and does. Goes off of the wall on the left side. Nice cross ice pass all the way out to center ice area for North Shore. Straight down the ice, going back to the inside. Worstich comes in, takes a shot, stopped by Barrett. He kicks this one back to the backboards. And now Semiahmoo are coming out of their own zone. Strong, fast, and furious. That was a movie I seem to recall a little while back. Backed out inside the corner. Looks. Bergen comes in, takes a shot off of the backboards. Picked back up by Gavin. And Gavin holds onto it. And I think the net moved once again. So as the net moved, we have a stoppage of play. I wish we could fix the nets in all of the arenas, not just in the lower mainland, but regardless. I wish they could just fix the nets so they never move. If the net comes off in ball hockey, we normally just look as a referee. We normally look at the goalie and say, can you fix it? If the goalie could fix it, they do. And if they can't fix it, well, then we stop the play. Centering out in front, shot, Semi scores! Nice goal. Semiahmoo comes in and gets a goal on the board. Wow, what a turnaround right there as we watch Semiahmoo come back and get one on the board, and that puts them up by a 5-4. They've been trailing all game. Nice shot, nice dump in right there as they get control of it. Jasmine was the one that should get credit with that goal. That was just good positioning to keep himself in front of net, not to give himself up and not skate away from the puck. It was loose, put her back upstairs. Teams trading goals, fast and furious right now. As we made mention, Jasmine's going to go after the puck, picks it back up. Good play. He dumps it all the way back around this time, trying to get it to Hooker, but he went one way and Hooker went the other way. Inside the blue line area. Pawa goes in. Pawa throws it back over far side. Now Pawa's going to go back out in front of the net. Jasmine's out there as well, taking a shot. Jasmine swings. He went one way with the stick, and it just narrowly missed his heel of his stick, so he couldn't get a shot of it. Now they'll pick it back up, clearing it all the way back out the blue line. High shot taken off of the backboards and hit the outside of the net. You can actually hear it ring off of the back part of the net. Now they go back after the backboards. Looks, stopped at the blue line. They couldn't keep it on side, and Hooker goes back after it. He throws it straight forward, and they'll challenge this one. Acts in. Merzick comes in. He give it back over on the far side this time. And as he threw it back inside the corner, they'll pick it back up and hold on to it. Trying to keep it back. Looks, waits. Nice play at the blue line area to throw it back in front of net. They're all scrambling at it right now. They're swinging at it right now. Neither one's going to get control. Merzick comes in, takes a shot, missed the outside edge right there. Not by much, but enough to not have it go inside the net. Northshore trying to get it out of their own zone. They do. They get it back to the blue line now. Finally, a long stretch pass all the way out to the center ice area, and they'll work their way down. Verk comes inside. Verk goes out to the left. One little bit of an arm grab on him. No call on the play. I think referee was really out of the play on that one. He broke in, and the play goes back up ice the other way. They come straight down. Good play to work their way all the way in. Merzick comes in, going in, taking a high shot over top of the net. Good speed and by Merzick. Merzick come inside the corner now. They try the centering pass. That was blocked. Merzick throws it back inside the corner. All the way over on the far left side this time. Trying to get it back to him. Failed to. It centers all the way back out in front. Going inside, taking a shot. Huge save right there once again by Burrows. And Burrows is sort of under siege right now. Shots 36-25. He's having a good game, playing very well. And, of course, the fans here that have come to watch the game today, coming to you from the Father David Bauer Arena, the fans are clearly being entertained out here. Taking the game in, good crowd. I have to commend the parents for coming down because they're the ones that are really getting vocal and supporting both teams. And it's been a well-played game right now. 5-4. Semiahmo's up. Northshore across the line, going inside, taking the shot. That was off of the backboards. Going to go back after this one a second time. Payne was the one that dumped it back in. Now Semiahmo will come out of their own zone all the way up the center ice area. Gavin goes straight down. Gavin goes inside the corner. Fisher goes to the front of the net, trying to get the puck through to Fisher. Fisher goes after the rebound, scores! And that was tipped in front. Nice tipping in front of the net right there. I believe that would get credit for Van Gallen to credit for this one. Fisher was the one that was wide open, so you had two to give it to. And regardless, they were down by one. They were trailing all game. Now we're going to have a goaltending change coming up. So we've got a goaltending change coming up for North Shore right now. The young player that's going to be going in will be Hallen. Isaac Hallen. That was the one that I was calling about earlier on. I thought he had initially started, but he was on the ice, and then they made the switch right there. Coaching staff over on the bench right there talking to Braden Burrows. He's obviously a little bit frustrated, but the coaching staff giving him huge words of encouragement. I like to see they're going over talking to him, having a little bit of a tap on the pads and the helmet for him, and they're really encouraging because that can be demoralizing for a young player playing at this level when you allow goals. And don't feel bad at this level. They can score. I mean, heaven forbid we see that happen in the NHL. Various games, regardless of the goaltenders that happen to be playing in the net at different games that we happen to watch. Even Carey Price, prime example. Price got pulled the other night, and he was livid. But in an interview he did, he said, hey, it's pro sports. He said, I didn't play that well. He said, you just have to learn. So that's what they're there for. Their coaches are there to help you out. Indeed they are. Now North Shore will come all the way straight down the ice, up the other way. Payne comes inside. He breaks in. Payne gets a backhand shot off of the backboards. Barrett stays with him. Payne continues to have it inside the corner. He pushes it. Now it goes against the boards. Waits. They're all pushing, trying to get control of it. Failed to. Neither one got control. The referee finally blows the whistle. So we have a stoppage of play and a face-off. Will be inside the corner. 5:11 left. Semiahmo has taken the lead right now, and they've clearly moved it up and taken a lead by a 2-goal margin right now. So it's a good game. It's a well-played game right now. You watch the players, the way it's played, and they're having a good job. From the draw, it goes all the way back around. Looks holding on to it. Now it goes back out the blue line area, and Semiahmo will clear it all the way back out the center ice area. Looks blocked, picked on this one. They're trying to get it back, and Bergen was the one that went after it. Now it goes back the other way. Holding onto it. Cross ice all the way over on the far side. Going in, taking a shot. Huge save right there, and Barrett was the one that makes the stop. And he stops it as he holds onto it. Goes down. He's playing tough inside his own crease right there. Not going to let it get up. North Shore were up. They come back. They've allowed Semiahmo to jump out in front, not just with a 1-goal, but a 2-goal lead right now in the third period of play. From the draw, goes off of the backboards, picked back up. Westich throws it back inside the corner. Coming inside to try and help out on there is Copeland. Copeland's in the corner fighting for it. He failed to get it. Now it goes back the other way. And Westich comes back inside once again. Looks, waits. Copeland goes after it. All the way over on the far side wall this time. He picked it back up. Now it's dumped all the way back out to the center ice area. They throw it back. Blocked, kept on side, and they throw it back inside, going to the front part of the net. Westich is out there. He wants it. He was calling for it. I don't think they heard him to get the shot right in front of the net. And this was blocked right there. Barrett looked, he's going to put his stick on it. but it was partially blocked by one of his own defensemen. Now they go back up ice the other way. Inside the zone, going in, cross ice pass all the way over on the far side this time to Valiant. He comes in, he takes the shot. That was blocked. Northshore being hemmed inside their own blue line right now. Semiahmoo having a lot of pressure on him. Now they get control of it, trying to clear it out. They finally do, and they get it back out to center ice area. Nice block and a nice pin against the wall to stop that puck from going any farther. A little bit of a pick play ran at the blue line. Couldn't get control of the puck. They go back up ice the other way. And Valiant comes inside. The puck manages to go back inside the zone, this time for Semiahmoo. And they'll work it all the way out to center ice area. Valiant goes down, lost it, misplayed it, and they pick it back up, and they'll go up the ice the other way as Copeland comes inside the blue line. Copeland goes in, takes a shot. That was blocked. It went off of the foot of Bergen, but they managed to pick this one back up and go back the other way. Hooker has control for Semiahmoo, throws it straight forward. Off on the line change is Valiant. They'll stop and pick this one back up, and it's dumping it back inside their own blue line, and Brar will go after it. Brar, backhand shot, going against the wall over on the far right side this time. Just a little bit out of the reach and couldn't put his stick on it. He tried, though, but couldn't put his stick on it. Hooker was there. He cleared it around the wall. All the way over on the right side. Semiahmoo in control of it. Brar throws it straight forward. They're going inside the zone. Pawawa comes in. Tries a tethering pass. Tip narrowly missing the top part of the corner on that play right there. That was a nice try, but it was over top of the net. The referee's talking to the players and telling them to go and keep going up the ice the other way. And they do, going in off of the ball. Over on the far right side. Back in the corner. Semiahmoo trying to clear it back out of their own zone. They did. They managed to. Jasmine got control of it. Now he throws it straight forward, but they're offside of the blue line. And the one that was offside was, I think it was Powell that was offside. Not by much, but enough to make the linesman make the call. So we have a face-off. We'll be outside the neutral zone. It'll be over in front of the penalty box area. So as we have a face-off down below our broadcast location, 2:36 remaining in the third period of play. Semiahmoo is leading by a 6-4 margin right now. Northshore trying to pick this one back up. They did. They cleared it all the way back up the center ice area. Nice play to pick it back up and go up ice the other way. Payne comes down. Good drop pass as Payne eventually got this one back into Williams. Williams got the shot. This was blocked. They have to tag up. The linesman was in the way. The linesperson, a young lady. Nice play to make that call and keep it on side. It goes right on goal. Barrett holds onto it. Not going to give the puck loose right there. Doesn't want to kick it loose. They want to make sure that if they got to stop it to play, they're going to get it and have onto it wholeheartedly right now. So they'll have a face-off once again inside the corner. Fresh legs coming onto the ice right now. Van Gallen will come onto the ice. Don't think he's going to be taking the draw. I think the one that's going to be taking the draw will be Fisher. Fisher will be taking the draw. Puts the stick down, waits. Fisher actually won that draw and pulled it all the way back. Now it goes inside the corner. Hahn goes after this one. Couldn't get control of it. Now they go back up ice the other way, and this is picked up by Gavin, and Gavin gets as far as center ice. 2 minutes remaining in period number 3. North Shore coming inside. They're pressing. They're going back against the wall. Nice play to pick this one back up and turn up ice to go the other way. Burrett throws it straight down. Do we have a possible icing call? We do. We have an icing call and a face-off back down into the end zone, this time for Semiahmoo. It should be on the right side of Evan Barrett, the goaltender. Of course, as we made mention a little short time ago, Burrows was replaced in goal for North Shore by Hallam. Don't necessarily blame him for the goals that were scored. Those things happen. Of course, everybody's critical of goaltenders because they're the last line of defense. And of course, this coming from a goaltender's father. Know all about it. Semiahmoo trying to clear it all the way out of their own zone. They did. They get it up the center ice area. Now it's stopped and kept back, and they'll go back up ice the other way across the blue line, trying to get it inside the zone. They'll still have control of this one. Good play as Copeland has it. Copeland throws it around the wall all the way over. This time going after this one on the right side is Hoff. Hoff comes in. No, Hoff goes back to the blue line area. Pinching back in is Westich. Westich wanted it. The goaltender is out for the extra attacker. So we have an empty net, and the puck is dumped down the ice. Oh, narrowly missing the post. Icing was waved off. The coaching staff was calling an icing call. I don't know why that was not icing. I'm shocked as to why that wasn't really an icing call. They should at least ask the referee why it was not icing. Obviously, the ref or the linesman felt that somebody could have played that. The only communication that went wrong on that one is that when the linesman, I didn't see the linesman wave it off, but if he did, the thing for if you wave it off is never mind just waving it off, be vocal. So Semiahmoo take a 7-4 lead right now. They're up by 3. The goaltender is back in the net. Isaac goes back there, staying strong between the pipes. 1 minute remaining in period number 3. See whether or not North Shore can come back and dig themselves out of this little bit of a hole that they found themselves into. They were leading virtually all game, and then a couple of solid goals by Semiahmoo allowed them to take the lead. They pinch back to the inside, going after it. Brar comes inside. He wanted control of it, never got it. Now it goes back to the blue line area, kept control of this one. Now they come off of the boards, holding on to this one. Bergen comes inside. He wanted to get control of it for a second. He never got control. They're still fighting for it. They're trying to get off of the boards with it, holding on to it. Semiahmoo continues to press back to the inside. Valiant comes inside. He has it inside the corner. Taking a block behind the net. Holding on to this one. This is blocked and picked back up by Payne. And Payne cleared it. Not out. Literally stolen right there. Now Semiahmoo have to go back to their own blue line. They're chasing it back down inside the zone. McLean comes inside. He throws it back inside the corner. Good play by McLean to dump it straight forward inside the net that time. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes you think about what you're doing too far, too fast, and the game comes to a conclusion, and Semiahmoo pull off a come-from-behind victory over the North Shore Winterhawks by a 7-4 margin, literally outshooting North Shore by a 39-27 margin, and as quick as the cheering comes to an abrupt halt, the goaltenders go to the front of the line first. It was good. All the players line up, and the goalies go from the back of the line all the way up to the front. The goalies, just all of them, just moved right up. That was funny to watch, but they did. Nice to see the goalies go up first. And they're letting the goalies go first. That's nice. That was a good game. I enjoyed that game. That was a lot of fun, and a lot of talented players out in the ice right now. And it'd really be tough if you're going to say, okay, who are you going to pick for a game star? Because realistically, it would be tough to pick a game star in today's game, the way that played out. Both teams played very well. They're all going back, giving the referee and the linesman a little bit of a high five. And, of course, the officials for today's game. Ryan was the referee. Coned, I believe that's his name. Cole Gladders, the one linesman, and Paris Elopos is the other linesman. I probably butchered that bad, but it's tough to read the writing sometimes. But regardless, 3 officials did a good job. Coaching staff, win, lose, or draw. The coaching staff are going to come out and thank the boys for a game well played. It was fun. It was enjoyable to do, and I enjoyed that. So now we've got the presentations. So MVP for the game for North Shore will be number 6, Liam Payne. Number 20, Andrew Van Gallen.
Congratulations to Semiahmoo for winning the bronze medal. Please come up and your names called.
So Semiahmoo wins the bronze medal right now. So we have the presentations for the boys on the ice.
Gavin.
Okay. So at least we can see the boys. We're fine right now, so that's good. We'll watch the boys. We'll get the presentations and all that stuff. Good game. I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Zach.
We'll just maybe see if we can listen in to their announcements.
Landon. Tama. Jai. Parker. Cameron. Chase. And Andrew.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Father Bauer Arena in Vancouver, out in the home for the Vancouver Thunderbirds Minor Hockey Association, as we get set to take on and watch the final A championship game for the third Adam A1 Winter Classic, coming to you from the confines of beautiful University of British Columbia. Exceptional game. The boys have come to play. Today's games, we will see Wanda Fuca Grizzlies play against the Vancouver Thunderbirds' own Adam A1 team. So this is a good game. Special shout out to all the volunteers listening in, wherever your travels take you, if you had to take part in a game. And a special welcome to all our listeners coming to you from Wanda Fuca over on Vancouver Island. Hope you're driving very relatively slow and cautious. And if you happen to be driving over the Malahat over the course of this coming week, please remember at night you get a lot of black ice over the top of the Malahat, especially up in the summit or when you're heading down in towards the Duncan area. So wherever your travels take you, please remember, slow down, drive with extreme care and caution over this winter Christmas break. And the kids are out of school right now, so we urge you to slow down and drive with a little more, I guess you would say, a more respectable style, because a lot of people don't. Some of the people want to drive just the same as the middle of July, and unfortunately it's not the middle of July. So we're just waiting for the officials to come back out on the ice right now, and a lot of times when they have between period games like this and they're waiting for the officials, it's a lot of times because one is that the officials forgot to tell what time it was, they didn't set their watch, or nobody went to get control of them and bring them back out. So I know there's lots of hockey going on over in the Vancouver Island area, whether it's up in the Comox Valley, north towards Campbell River, or Tofino over on the west coast, out and around the area. But the kids have made their way over here to take part in this tournament. Big shout out and a big welcome to all the fans, the parents that have got themselves involved with this, and they want to really make the program grow and be very, very successful. I'm still looking to see if the officials are coming out from the far end. I think they're still trying to locate the officials right now as they're playing a little bit of puck shoot back on the ice, back and forth. They're just more or less playing around with it right now. But first game, we had a good game. You watched Semiahmoo play against Northshore, the Winterhawks as they are called, and Semiahmoo come out and defeated them by a 7-4 come from behind victory. Semiahmoo was actually trailing for the entire game and actually came from behind and won that by a 7-4 score. Northshore pulled their goaltender, but I don't blame the young goaltender the way he came out, and he was playing very, very remarkable. Played an exceptional, stellar game, and you got to give him a lot of credit because he played hard, he fought hard, and I don't blame him at all. Burroughs had a good game playing for the team, and his counterpart, wearing number 1, Evan Barrett, for the Semiahmoo squad, had a good game as well. Now the officials have made their way back onto the ice. So the officials coming out right now. They'll put the nets in their place and get them all ready. So this game, we have the young boy ref in the game, the smaller of the two. We've got Cole, I believe his name is Cole Gladys. He'll be the referee. Ryan Conant is the linesman, and Paris Halopoulos is the other linesman. The young lady, she is going to be the linesperson for the game. So they're just waiting for the teams to come back on. Once the officials get them set, gets the net in place, they will call them all the way back out to the ice. They will do their 3-minute warm-up. They'll get set, do their 3-minute warm-up. The teams are coming back on the ice. So Wanda Fuca making their way all the way out, and of course the Thunderbird group telling them, nope, go back down and stay in the corner until they come back onto the ice. As they skate from one end to the other, now the Thunderbirds come out. I like the uniforms for the Thunderbirds, very colorful, patriotic, red, white, and blue, almost like an American-style coffee. Very impressive uniforms, nice. You could also say American. You could also say the way the pants are also almost like New York Rangers style. And of course, Wanda Fuca, you could say they're Boston Bruins style, if you want to call it that. We will see who is going to be the starting goaltenders for the teams right now. Goaltenders for the two teams, we have one Manning, wearing number 33 for the Wanda Fuca Grizzlies, and the other one is Noah Stenvig. is the goaltender. And I'm just trying to double check and see who the goaltenders are. The goaltenders that we have will be Ethan Maw and Lucas Townsend for the Thunderbirds. Just not sure which ones. Just not sure who's going to be starting between the pipes. And of course, special thanks to the committee. A lovely young lady just brought us a cup of Starbucks over, so that's nice. Nice warm Starbucks coffee. On a day where it's still a little bit nippy and cold out. And of course, the roads in Vancouver right now, if you're listening to this from the Vancouver area, the roads in Vancouver are absolutely horrible and treacherous. Coming in from the Delta area and White Rock area, they were relatively just wet. They were wet, nothing too disastrous. Took me about maybe 45, 50 minutes to come in today from Delta into the area here. And I'm not a fast driver. You can ask my wife that. She'll tell you I drive far too slow. But regardless, we still have our nice Starbucks coffee, so I'm happy. This warms us up. You got your coffee? Mateo's happy. He's got his coffee. Bruce is happy. Our pleasure to bring you the call for today's game. Always fun. Of course, all three of us, you can catch myself and Bruce and Mateo at the Delta Ice Hawks games all the time. I do the play-by-play for the Delta Ice Hawks each and every Tuesday evening in Delta, live on Delta TV if you live in the Delta area. And barring that, we just keep ourselves busy going out, doing lots of stuff. Mateo works with the Greater Vancouver Canadians in the BC Major Midget Hockey League. He's a general manager. And Bruce helps me behind the scenes with my SportsWave Productions group. SportsWave group, you can send me an email. My email on SportsWave is actually on the bottom of the page. And SportsWave, the website, was initially set up to promote amateur sports for you and the sporting community in which you live. And all you have to do is take the time to send me an email, and I will post it up for you on the site. You can send me a photo as well, and you can follow me on Twitter, which is at SportsWave. We get set. The players are doing a little bit of a warm-up. This could be, from the looks of it, this could be a fairly explosive game. Fast. I'm watching the players. The players come out on the ice to really get a jump start on this, and we'll see how it kicks off. Of course, they call themselves the T-Birds. It's ironic. That's the name for the men's and women's teams that play out of here. Women's program doing coaching staff for Wanda Fuca calling over one of the officials, or calling the referee over. Coach for the T-Birds Association, I'm looking on this one. The coach for the T-Birds is Amy DeBree. Manager is Marty Kwong. And the HCSP is Patrick Kennedy. Coach for the Wanda Fuca Grizzlies, Cohen Oatman. Assistant coach, Craig Gabecki. Mark Lavoie. And the assistant is Kim Stenvig. Safety personnel, Hockey Canada safety personnel, is Mark Lavoie. So we will go back out to center ice. The referee, Cole Gladders, Parasolopoulos, and Ryan Cunnett, the linesman for today's game. And we are set to kick off the final championship game, and the puck is dropped, and we are underway from the Father Bauer Arena in UBC. Cross ice pass all the way over on the far side this time. Now they dump it back out to the center ice area. Stop, picked back up. Nice little bit of a cross ice pass as they eventually got it back down the ice. And it was offside. A quick start right there. 15 seconds into the game, we have an offside call. So as we have 15 seconds in, a quick offside call going against the Thunderbirds. Fresh legs coming on the ice right now. A wholesale change. 5 off, 5 on the ice right now for the T-Birds organization. Now they go back outside the blue line area. It's picked all the way back up. Nice play to pick it back up. Yuyita had control of it. He just threw it back inside. Now they're going to go after it. Epstein's going to chase this one back inside. This is blocked and stopped. Taken right there by Swan for Wanda Fuca. Swan tried to clear it out. That was blocked at the blue line. Now he'll go back after this one. Also coming in to try and help out to pick this one back up. Lonsdale was the one that was over there as well. Now they wanted it. Now they're turning it back inside the corner, chasing it back down. Failed to get control of it. Still having it. It's out to the blue line area. turning this one back around right there and dumping it back inside. We have a number 15 on the roster. I don't have 15 on my roster list right now. Have to see who number 15 is. We'll get our list on that one right there. See if we can get control of this one once we figure it all out. Dumped inside the zone. Just looking, trying to get another couple of names for our rosters that we don't have. As it's dumped all the way straight down the ice. Coming back to the inside. Good play going in a net. Looks, lost his footing, fell down. The net moves. We have a penalty coming up. And we have a tripping minor penalty call on the play right there. So this will give the T-Birds a power play opportunity. And while we have a power play opportunity, we're going in wide open on net right there. And the referee makes the quick call right there. Good call by Cole Gladders, the referee for today's game. One that's going to be going to the penalty box will be number 66, I believe that is. Reinhardt. That was actually a good penalty to take because it possibly prevented a goal from being scored. So they've got the minor penalty listed up on the clock. Line change coming up right now for the Thunderbirds group. So the referee is saying, no, you can't go off. So he's telling him he's got to go off on the line change. The referee is indicating it was a late line change. You've got to put the other two players back out on the ice. You said it was a late line change, so you want the players off. So they'll get it all sorted out. Sometimes it's more of a nuisance, but the coaches are saying, okay, you guys just go back on the ice. Maybe they agreed to disagree. Oh, okay, you got it right. So that's a 15 and not a 13. Okay, we got it right. Thank you, sir. The coaching staff. Referee went over to explain to the coaches for both teams as to what the delay was or why the situation wasn't allowed to happen right there. So they go back down inside the corner. Nice play to pick this one back up. They're trying to get it around off of the boards, and they stop it and take it. Juan DeFuca holds on it, clearing it down the ice. Minor penalty is being served right now. 1:50 remaining in it, and it's dumped all the way straight down the ice. Minor penalty for tripping assessed right there. Now they'll take it back behind the line, holding on to this one. Never got control of it that way. Now they hold on. They go inside. Now the cross ice pass. Nice play to get it back over to Sim, and Sim chases his man against the boards, trying to pick it back up, pinching back to the inside. Kennedy is in there as well. He couldn't get control of it. A little bit out of his reach. Now they come back across the blue line, holding on to this one. Waits. Nice long dump-in pass right there, and it's dumped all the way straight down the ice. And as it goes inside the line, we've still got a couple players on the ice for the Thunderbirds, and I'm not sure who they are. We'll have to double check at the end of the first period to make sure we get all the corrections of the players, so we know, because they've got a 13 out there. We do not have a number 13 on our roster, and we did, but then they was changed from a 13 to a 15. So this happens in any tournament you go and do. It happened on the weekend too. Straight up the ice, across the blue line, going inside. Sim goes after this one. Nice play to get control of this one. Taking it inside the corner. Kennedy comes inside. Kennedy is pushed off of the wall easily right there against the boards. Staying on them, waits. Not going to let him get loose this way. They'll clear it. Kept back on side, holding on to this one. Yee goes in. He takes the shot. That was blocked off of the back wall. Yee has to go back to his own blue line now. Now couldn't get control of Juan DeFuca. Nice clearing play by Juan DeFuca to get all the way out of their own zone. 25 seconds left in the minor penalty for Juan DeFuca as they get set, and he stands up to come back onside. Delayed offside indicator. They have to tag up to get onside. They do. The referee indicates, or the linesman rather, says we're happy to go. Paris is the linesman. She pulls her arm down. The puck was in the referee's feet right there. Just give it right to him. Chin comes up the center, gets over center. Now it's just throwing back down the ice the other way, and it's off of the back wall. They're going to chase this one inside their corner. Will they get it? That remains to be seen. Far side. Nice play to go after this one. Lavoie is inside the corner. Minor penalties expired. Juan DeFuca back at full strength right now. They're taking it inside the corner, clearing it around the wall, all the way back over on the far left side this time. This is blocked. Stop. Nice play to keep it back on side. They'll turn and go back up ice the other way as they get control of it. Back inside the corner. Little bit of hook played off of the puck. Kolb takes his man off of the puck. Now it goes back over the boards on the far side. Epstein gets control, gets over center, throws it inside. Careful to get onside. Both of them tagged up onside, and that was Kolb, the one that was onside. Now Wanda Fuca clear it back out to their own blue line. Oatman has it. Oatman gets it all the way back out. Looks couldn't get control of this one. Misplayed it. Now they go back up ice the other way, and they come inside the zone. Chasing it inside. Good play. Swan comes in. Swan just dumps it out towards the front part of the net. And this was just out of the reach. Sherbenya had it. Now they go straight down the left side. Inside, Lamb comes in. Lamb is off of the wall. Lamb makes a beautiful drop pass right there to Yuta. Yuta had control of it for a second. He threw it off of the backboards. Waits, holding on to this one. Waits, they'll go back after it again. Now they're chasing it in the corner once again, trying the centering pass, trying to get it out to Lamb, and just a little bit out of his reach. 3 periods, 15-minute periods each one. No score in the contest. 9:55 remaining. The only thing that's magical has happened so far right now, other than that shot on goal that was stopped right there, was the simple fact that Thunderbirds had one power play opportunity. Now we have a power play, another power play going up, but this one's going to trade. And this power play will be going for the Wanda Fuca team. So the goaltender that's starting for Wanda Fuca is Noah Stenvig. And the goaltender that's starting for the Vancouver T-Birds is Ethan Maw. And the one that's in the penalty box down below our location is Mr. Lamb. Linesman Ryan Conop drops the puck. It goes back to Lamb. He just gets control and throws it all the way back in off of the backboards. Nice play to dump it back inside the corner. Picked it back up. Now they go back up ice the other way, and they're trying to get control back at center ice. They come straight down all the way over, this time on the far right side, across the blue line, cutting back inside, waiting for it. Eventually getting it all the way back out to the blue line area. That was thrown back in by Kim. Kim comes inside. Couldn't get it any farther than the hash marks over on the right side. They're still pushing for it, all fighting for it. Velikovsky was the one that was there as well. He threw it in from the blue line area, goes back against the hash marks over on the right side. They're all pushing for it. Fail to get control of it. Ueda was in there as well. He clears it, goes all the way out to the blue line area. That was stopped and blocked and shot back in by Velikovsky. He dumps it deep inside the corner, picking this one back up, coming out of the net. Waits, looks, trying to get control, misplayed this one. Now it goes back the other way, and Josephson had it. Now it goes up ice the other way, back inside the corner. They're still fighting for it. They're going in, taking a high shot. Save right there on goal. Can you do me a favor? Yes. Go to the penalty box. Yes. Okay, welcome back. I had to do a little bit of homework and trying to do a little bit of legwork, trying to sort out players. Going back inside, going inside, taking a shot, misplayed it, falling down right there. Couldn't get the shot through traffic, but they'll go back the other way, and they'll chase it back down. They get it all the way out to center ice area. Good play by Wanda Fuca, get it all the way out to center ice, but it's blocked and stopped and thrown back inside the zone. Kennedy dumps it back in, and he's chasing it back down. Kennedy's going to go after this one. He stops, takes it deep behind his own goal line. Kennedy comes out of the corner with it right on goal, centering it all the way back out in front. Good stop right there. Stenvig come out and made a huge save right there. Now it's shot, stopped again by Stenvig. 4 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. They finally get it and throw it all the way down the ice. And icing is waved off. It only goes as far as their own blue line. And this is stopped by Kwan, and Kwan clears it back over far left side. Quick line change right there. Now they're out on the ice right there, and Lamb comes down. He's going off. He was the one that was in the penalty box on the minor for 2 minutes, which didn't materialize to anything right there. They go back up, and Kolb goes straight down across the line. Do we have an offside? Sure, we have an offside call on the play and a stoppage. So we're just double checking. Hey, sorry about that. A couple of player changes and additions. Players changed their sweaters, different numbers before the game started, but it goes back down all the way over this time on the far left side, cutting back to the inside. Chin comes in. He has it against the Wards. Centers it back out in front, right through the goal crease. Nice play to get this one over on the far right side. Now it goes out the blue line. It's kept on side. Sherbenya had it. He dumped it inside the corner, chasing it back down, going after this one. Kolib is in there as well. He couldn't get it. Kolib goes after his man. Couldn't steal it from him. Juan DeFuca got it to the blue line. Long shot, high over top of the net. Stenvig watched it just go wide of the net. Wasn't going to stop it. That would have been a dangerous play to even try and attempt to stop that one for a goaltender, because you never know where it's going to bounce and which way it's going to go. They have it against the wall. They're all pushing for it. The young referee is telling them, play, keep right on, keep the play going. He tried. Well, they're doing their absolute best to try and get it going anyway. Chin threw it back inside. Juan DeFuca is trying to get it back, and they eventually get it back out to center ice area. Good play by number 9, Mackey, to clear it out to center, but it was blocked and thrown back inside the corner on the far wall. They're all going after this one. Swan comes inside. He wanted control of it. Now the T-Birds will pick this one back up. Taking their time. Oh, on a steal right there. Almost a dangerous giveaway right there, and that would have been a wide open break. A Sawyer would have been home free on the break, going back down the inside the attacking zone. Now we get up to center. Stop. Going back the other way. Far end. Couple players collided like they were playing 10-pin bowling. Neither one got it. Shot, scores. T-Birds get the first one on the board. And the first one on the board is going to go to number 17, Epstein. So Epstein will get the first credit on the board for the first goal of the game for the Thunderbirds, taking a 1-0 lead on their 5th shot on goal. So far, Juan DeFuca hasn't had they don't currently have a shot registered on goal. So we'll go back out to center and do it all over. Sherbenya was the one that had the puck from the draw, got it back. Juan DeFuca is on their heels right now. They're going back inside their own zone. Velikoski. Velikoski had it for a second. So Epstein gets credit with that goal. Makes him happy. They go inside the zone, going in towards the front part of the net, trying to pick it back up, centering it. Failed to get it to anybody right there that time. Kim was the one that was pinching back inside. Also coming inside Velikoski. He stays with his man. Now the Thunderbirds come back down, all the way straight down over on the left side. Sim has control, shoots it around the wall. Block going after this one is Richards. He has control of it. He picks it up. He goes after it a second time. Got the shot away. Sherbenya goes after it. Block stopped at the blue line area. Elliott gets a shot from the point. Kicked inside the corner by Stenvig. Nice play to kick this one back in the corner. The young man's playing well. Faced so far 6 shots on goal. That's Noah Stenvig I'm talking about. And the T-Birds turn, go back out the middle part of the ice. They go back over on the far side. Sherbenya waits, looks, has it out to the blue line. Picked back up. Now they go back up ice the other way, and they're going to go back inside the blue line. Good forechecking style right there. Josephson comes in, takes a shot. Got that partially rolled off his stick and went in the corner and on the far side. Now they'll pick it back up and try it a second time. Josephson was the one that had it. And the Thunderbirds go back up ice the other way, straight down, all the way on the far left side this time. Kennedy goes in, takes a shot. Big stop right there, and Kennedy got the shot on goal. Nice stop, nice shot taken right there by the young Mr. Kennedy. And it went right on goal, and the young goaltender, Stenvig, come out and did a huge save. Referee indicating to the players that he's happy with the line change, the way it's all playing out. Welcome everyone to our broadcast. Hope you're enjoying this game. The final championship game coming to you from the Father David Bauer Arena, Vancouver Thunderbirds, 3rd annual Adam A1 Winter Classic Tournament. Our pleasure to be able to bring you the call for the game. Both final games today from Thunderbird. Cross ice pass going back to the inside, cutting back to the inside once again. They're going to chase this one back down, and the Thunderbirds get control, clearing it all the way back out the center ice area. Straight down, inside the zone. Richards comes in, goes to the far left side. Richards after he passed this one back off to give it back over on the far side, this time to Sim. Sim had control of it. Richard goes inside the corner. He wanted to get control of it. Kennedy is in there as well, and he'll take it and pick it back up behind the net. Penalty coming up against Juan DeFuca right now. Minor penalty being called for tripping. I'm assuming it's going to be called a tripping minor. And the goaltender's off for the extra attacker. Long late line change on that play right now. It's dumped down the ice, and we have a stoppage of pay, a penalty. A tripping minor penalty called. This one's going against Juan DeFuca. Juan DeFuca has been tagged with, this will be the second minor penalty. One going to the penalty box, number 77, Max Lavoie goes to the penalty box. What he hopes is a full 2 minutes in the game. Cole Gladders, the game referee, calling the game. Draws inside the corner for the Juan DeFuca end, over to the right of the young goaltender, Stenvig. Clearing it all the way back out to center ice area. This is stopped, blocked by Elliott. He throws it back in off of the back boards. Offside indicated. They're thinking about tagging up. They did. They got themselves tagged back up. Now it goes out to center. They all stop and pick this one back up. Chin has it. Chin throws it back around over to Elliott. Elliott straight down on the left side. Back over to Chin. Chin comes down. He maintains possession of it. He comes back to the inside. Kolob goes after the loose puck. He failed to get control of it. Juan DeFuca will pick this one back up the ice the other way. Turning, trying to get all the way out of their own zone. Nice shot taken high right on goal. And Stenvig comes out with the easy stop. Point of interest for the young coaches that might be listening in, or the parents. Nothing too pressing. It's just the point that if your son or daughter is playing a game at this level and you're getting a webcast done, remind the players to untuck their sweaters. It's so hard to see their numbers, and it's tough from a broadcaster's point of view because you have no idea what their number is. One is because their sweater is so long, it's tucked in their pants. And two is that you just can't see it. The pants are so high. So if you're coaching a team and you're having any game webcast or whatever, or even for scouts, I've been told that the junior A level in the for scouts that actually go to the Western Hockey League Vancouver Giants games and the Victoria Royals games over in the island. If they have a player in there that they've got their sweater tucked in, they don't give them a second look sometimes. They want to know who they are. Puck goes back out. So that's Steve's soapbox today. So just food for thought for the parents and coaches that are listening and teaching the young people today. Across the blue line, cutting back to the inside. Good play to come and all work their way all the way back in. Mackey has it. Mackey centers it pass. Goes off of the back net, and it goes on the back netting right now. So we'll have a stoppage of play. And as it whistle goes, we have a stoppage of play. We will have a face-off inside the corner. So the face-off inside the corner will be back. The inside the corner over on the right side this time. So they will wait. Late line change coming up for Juan DeFuca. Trying to figure out who they were going to take off the ice. They did. They took somebody off of the ice. So now we can have the face-off. The puck is dropped, and from the drop, it goes all the way back down. McIsaac has control of it. Clears it all the way over on the far side this time. This is stopped by Richards. McIsaac goes back after it a second time. They dump it straight up the ice, and it's easily thrown out by Ueda. And he gets it back inside the corner. Going after this one will be Kennedy. Kennedy stops, comes off of the backboards. Kennedy tries a centering pass, is picked back up behind the net. Wraparound shot right there. Rebound. Kennedy goes in, scores! A second goal of the game, a power play goal for young Mr. Kennedy as Kennedy gets it. Epstein gets the first one. Kennedy gets the second one. And that puts the Vancouver Thunderbirds, or the T-Birds, up by a 2-0 score. That would be a power play goal with 17 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. Fans come to life. They're cheering, and of course, all the fans come. The fans come to life for cheering for the Thunderbirds, and the fans for Juan DeFuca are heavily cheering. Good contingent of fans from Juan DeFuca come over for the game today. They're over here naturally all weekend long. T-Birds throw it back around. Now it goes back behind the net. They're going to go back after it a second time, and this is blocked and stopped and picked back up by Ueda. He had it. Clearing it back around over on the far side. Kennedy's going to go back after this one. He throws it straight forward this time up to Kolob. Kolob goes back after the second time. He stays with his man inside their own corner. Mackey had it, and he threw it inside. And this is blocked and stopped by Ueda. Clearing, cross-ice pass on the far side this time. McIsaac got it up ice. Now going off on a line change. Juan DeFuca trying to get control of this one. They did. Filkowski, he dumped it out to the blue line area. That's as far as he managed to go on that one. Now they go back up ice the other way. And Mackey will come back down across the blue line inside the corner. He pushes off of the loose puck. He wants to get control of it. Couldn't. The linesman gets run over. A referee, rather, gets run over on the best of times over on the boards over on the Sears side. Fryer pinched back in. Now Fryer's got to go back. And it's stolen back out at center ice area once again by Kolob. Kolob throws it back, gives it to his own defenseman, Elliott, and Elliott throws it straight forward. This is blocked and stopped over against the boards. Far left side this time. Now they just bump it inside the boards. And McIsaac was the one that threw it inside. Now he's going to go off on a change. And they will get fresh legs onto the ice right now. Juan DeFuca clearing it all the way over. Far side. Cross ice pass. They're going back inside their own zone right there. Valikoski has it. Now we have a penalty called, this time a hooking minor penalty called going against Juan DeFuca. So the third penalty of the game for Juan DeFuca. Hooking minor penalty. So the officials doing a good job. They're having their work cut out for them, but they're doing a good job. The penalties have been obvious. They've been called. Puck is dropped. It goes all the way back. Nice play to get control of this one. They pull it all the way back to the blue line, trying to get it a second time. Failed to. Picked back up by Juan DeFuca. They're trying to clear it out of their own zone. It's shot, stopped on the far side. Reinhardt went after that one. Now they get it back and go up ice the other way. Inside the corner. Solid skate off of the puck right there. That was just a solid skate off. It was not a check. Good no call on the play right there. And as that goes against the wall, the player looks over. He might question with the referee on that play right there. Gebecki questioning that call. The young player looked over at the referee, but it was a good no call. It was just a solid rub out on the play on the far side. Coming to you from a cold, cool Thunderbird Father David Bauer readout here at UBC on the Endowment Lounge at University of British Columbia. A lot of talented players have come out of this complex to play and gone on to bigger and better things. And, of course, a lot of players come out of junior hockey and actually move on to track the program and play for the program out at UBC or go on to play back in Ryerson or wherever your travels might take them back. I know some of them gone to Western back in London, Ontario as well. So the coaching staff for both teams giving the boys a little bit of a pep talk so they can get things sorted out, see how it's going to play out. Special shout out to everyone listening around the province or the world or Vancouver Island. All the parents, the family, the friends that were unable to make the broadcast over, come to the games today. I know it's been nasty weather-wise in the lower mainland the last while, and this is something that we were talking earlier before on the broadcast. This is something that we have not been used to in the lower mainland at all. All this snow, and never mind just the snow coming down, it's staying around, it's being around. Pretty bad when you've got a little tiny dog like I have, and you have to go out. We've had so much snow in the area that I have to go back, and some of the, I don't know, maybe some of the guys will understand this too. I had to go out and actually in the backyard the last couple of days and shovel an area for my dog so my dog could actually go out in the backyard and go to the bathroom because the snow was deeper than him. From the rock, goes all the way over to the blue line, over on the far right boards this time. Richard goes after it. Now Richard careful to stay onside. Long shot. Ueda gets the shot. That's off of the back wall, and this is blocked and picked back up. Easily dumped to the blue line area by Lavoie, and he couldn't get control of it. Now they go back inside the corner. Lavoie stays with his men, not going to let him get free. Thunderbirds pressing inside. We've got another penalty called by the referee. And coaching staff for Juan DeFuca not pleased with the call, but it was a call. The referee made the call. Taken him to the box. Coaching staff frustrated. Juan DeFuca finding themselves in a little bit of penalty problems right now. A minor penalty going to the penalty box. Max Lavoie for a body checking penalty called by the referee. So 5-on-3 situation right now for 1 minute and 5 seconds. Thunderbirds dumping it all the way back out the blue line. McIsaac has control. He dumps it back inside the corner. They're going to chase this one back down. Picking it back up was Kennedy. Kennedy got it back over to Ueda. Ueda back around the far left side to McIsaac. McIsaac comes in, takes a shot. Nice stop right there by Stenvig, and he comes out big with the stop, holding onto that one. Line change coming up right now for the T-Birds organization. T-Birds team will have a change. Fresh legs on the ice right now. Face-off will be in the corner. This time it'll be over on the left side of Noah Stenvig. Young goaltender. Grayson Manning is the backup goaltender for Juan DeFuca Grizzlies. From the rock, goes all the way back around. Nice play, clearing it back to the blue line area, going inside. Elliott goes in, rips a shot high over top of the net. Couldn't put that one on target right there, but well placed by Elliott. At least he got it back inside the corner. That's what they wanted to. Now they have control of it. Kolib throws it back out in front. Block, stop once again. Chin goes in. They jam it. It goes inside. And that's another goal. This is a power play goal, so this is the second power play goal of the game. And the first minor penalty will expire off of the clock. And that will still leave them power play for a minute and 26 seconds for the power play. So 2 power play goals. Looking, I think we possibilities of a goaltending change coming up for Wanda Fuca. I'm looking at the coaching staff over on the far side for Wanda Fuca. Shot right on goal, big stop. Nice play, and Stenvig comes out and holds onto it. So I'm just watching the coaching staff over on the far side. Cohen Oatman, Craig DeBecke. So we're going to have a line change right now indicated by the referee. He said he was happy, but they're coming back on the ice. Late line change. It wasn't a late line change. The referee indicated it was a late. He was ready. He was contented for the draw, that each team is given the required time. And then they tried the late line change, so the referee sent them back over for the not line change, not to be permitted in that case, from the draw. It's dumped all the way back out the blue line area. Kwan goes in, throws it back inside the corner. Kwan wants it back. He's calling for it back. Yee is over on the far side as well. Finally saw him giving it back to Yee over his stick. Yee throws it back inside the corner. Nice play to get it back around over to Lamb, and Lamb takes it back behind the net. This is blocked. Stop. Taking off of the puck behind the net. Holding onto it, trying to get control of it. Easily played right there. Lonsdale was the one that had it for a second. Now they take it back behind the net. Looks centering right on goal. Big stop right there. Nice play right there by Stenvig to stop that one. He gets a second stop right there. Now they come out of the corner. Lost their footing. Fell down. Play carries right on. Shot right on goal. Stenvig comes out with another huge save. Holding on to this one. And now both teams will have a wholesale line change. Faceoff will be inside the corner this time to the left of young Noah Stenvig. Referee's happy. He's contented with the line change, so the procedure's all over and done with. So from the draw, it's pulled all the way back around this time, out to the blue line area. McIsaac had it. McIsaac got it back to the far left side. Ueda takes a shot. Challenging inside is Richards. He picks it back up behind the net. And the net is moved. The referee blows the whistle. The net's moved completely off its moorings right there, probably by 6 or 8 inches. So they will fix that one back up. T-Bird still on the power play right now for another 22 seconds. And there's the T-Birds on the power play for 22 seconds right now. 12:54 remaining. Second period of play. T-Birds leading by a 3-0 score, and they're also leading in the shot department by a 14-0 margin so far. They've got them listed down on the clock. Now they pick it back up. They go inside the blue line area, block, stop, throw them back down across the blue line. A couple players pushed and fell behind the line. One of them, minor penalties expired. Velkoski was the one that lost his footing and fell down. Now he gets back up, and Wanda Fuca getting it all the way out to center ice area. Filkowski, he had control of it. Now they turn inside their own zone, circling, going back behind their own net, trying to come out the far right side. This time this was blocked. Now they give the puck away inside their own corner, centering pass all the way out in front. Blocked, going after this one a second time right there is Sim. Tip narrowly missing the post on that one, and Sim will go back inside the corner with it. He stops and turns. Going around. Nice play by Sim to get out of the way of this one, to block this one. Back, picked back up by Kennedy, and Kennedy give this one away. And it's literally stolen by Mackey. Mackey goes down across the blue line. Careful to get onside. The two of them tag up at the blue line. Now they're going off on a line change on the far side. Kilkowski, he goes off. Fresh legs on the ice for Wanda Fuca, as well as the T-Birds. They go out the far side. Stop, block, pick back up inside the corner. They'll circle, come out the far right side of the wall this time, trying to clear it out of their own zone. Fail to. This is blocked inside the corner. Now it goes back. A couple players fell, pushed behind the scenes. One of them was Lonsdale. Keegan Lonsdale stayed with his man. Wasn't going to let him get loose. Lonsdale was tagged up with Colby on that play right there. Now the Thunderbirds come back inside. Penalty coming up. This one's going against, it should be against Wanda Fuca for a hooking penalty. So a hooking minor penalty will be called. He put the stick up and just put it under his arm and hauled him right down. So we will have a hooking minor penalty, a power play again. See what the referee calls. It should be a hooking penalty. Hooking penalty. He did call a hooking penalty. Referee made the call. Indicates. Give the young kids credit that are doing the game today, whether it was the last game or this game. The one thing I'm impressed with is they sure know their signals, their line change procedures exceptionally well. Full credit for that one. Now they take control of it. Back out the blue line area. Stop. Kept onside. Now they throw it back inside. They're all going to go after it. Blocked once again. Holding on this. Lennartson, he has it. Now he's going to go after it and leaves this one easily for Colby, and Colby goes back after it. Lennartson's at the blue line. They lost it. Kolb has control. Colin comes off of the wall all the way back around this time to Lennartson, and he has control at the blue line area. He throws it back over on the far right side, this time over to Elliott. Elliott goes inside deep against the far boards. Now they get control of it. And the T-Birds trying to get control a second time. Holding on to it. Back out the blue line area. Nice play to walk their way all the way in, trying to pick it off of the back boards for a rebound right there, but it just misplayed it, and they weren't sure where it was going to go. Throw it back inside. They tag up on the blue line to get onside. The one that had to tag up was Colby. He was off by about a foot and a half, but he managed to get back onside. Now they keep it onside inside the corner. They're all pushing for it. They're all coming and trying to get control. Kolb goes after his man, failed to get it. Now it goes back up ice the other way, and it'll go inside the corner. Turning back behind his own net is Kwan. He holds on to it. A cross ice pass all the way out in front of the penalty box area. 10 minutes remaining. Second period of play. 3-0. T-Birds up. Inside. Careful play. Almost put himself offside on that play. Well, put his man offside. Didn't manage to that time. Epstein comes in, takes a shot off of the wall. Chasing this one back down on the far side will be Reinhardt, and he just clears it over in the right-hand corner. Juan DeFuca clearing it all the way down the ice. Minor penalty is still being served, so there's no icing on the play right now. 20 seconds remaining in the power play for the T-Birds. Juan DeFuca pinching back inside. Chasing it back down, trying to get the puck all the way back around to the center ice area. Lavoie goes after it. He failed to get it. Now it's stopped the blue line going inside. Linesman indicated it was offside. Now they clear the zone to get back onside. The minor penalty is expired. Teams are back. 5 aside right now. Now they throw it back. Stopped. Couldn't get it over the blue line right there. And Lamb was the one that went after it. And now you're going to watch Juan DeFuca go after this one. This is Sawyer. He'll stay with his man. Sawyer not going to let his man get loose. Also coming in is Lavoie. He goes after him. Let's control it. Stays. Blocked. Stopped. And they take it back behind the net. Off of the backboards. All the way out to the blue line area. Nice play by Epstein. He missed. Got the chance to show it back on goal. But now they go up and tie back on side at the blue line. Epstein's going off on a change. Fresh legs on the ice right now for the T-Birds. And it goes back out the center ice area. Ueda had control for a second. Lost it. Giving it back. McIsaac goes in. They throw it back. A couple of T-Bird players collided. And now Juan DeFuca will pick the puck back up and go the other way. Swan goes straight down across the blue line over on the far right side. Swan comes in. One extra move too many, giving the puck away right there. Now they go back up ice the other way, and Kennedy has control. Kennedy on the far left side. Richards goes to the front part of net. Kennedy still inside the corner, pushing him, trying to get control of it a second time right there, and they managed to this time. And Reinhardt stayed with his man, not going to let him get free. T-Birds clearing it back out the blue line. Going after the loose puck right there was Mackey. He failed to get control. Now a huge save right there in the corner by Stenvig, and he made that one look easy. Playing well right now. Maybe a little bit shaky from some people's point of view, but I think the young man's played well. So far he's faced 15 shots, allowed 3 goals, and I don't really blame him on those. I think he's had a good game. So coaching staff is calling the players off that he wants to get off of the ice, so they will bring them off the ice right now. Line themselves up back inside the corner. Linesman drops the puck from the draw, goes all the way back at the blue line area. Looking at it, getting the shot through traffic. That was blocked, hit the skate in front of the net right there. I don't think anybody expected that one, but regardless, it did. It hit the skate, and they throw it back down the ice. Chasing it back down, inside the corner, going to go after. This one is Mackey. Mackey's coming inside. Also coming inside to try and get it is Gilbecki. Taking the shot, that was partially blocked, and throwing that one back wide. Now T-Birds will get out to the center ice area and dump it back inside the zone. Going after this one. Easily played. Nice pickup right there by Kearns. He has it. He's hammered against the wall. Staying with it. Pushed his man off of the puck. Richards is in there. Now they give it back behind the net. Kearns goes after the second time. He gets it, not out of their own zone, just thrown back off of the back wall, and Kearns is going to go after this one a second time. Nice play for the young man to get control of it. Filkowski, he stays with his man. Filkowski comes off, he fights for the puck. Now they give it back away, and Juan DeFuca come out of their own zone. A 3-on-1 break. Now it's a 2-on-1. Breaking down to the inside, going in. Shot! Up and right inside off of the back bar. What a nice shot. Wow, did he ever rip that thing home? That was a nice goal, and maybe that's going to bring him to life right there, because that goal should be credit of Filkowski. He got the shot right on goal and buried it in the back of the net. Man, oh man, we don't even see pro players do that with shots like that. What a nice shot. A wide open break from one end to the other. First they had a 3-on-1 break. So now we have some discussion. Referees in the penalty box having a bit of a discussion with the timekeeper. Not sure what about, but regardless, they got it sorted out. Some of the family and friends over on the far side from Juan DeFuca sporting their yellow, bright yellow vests, matching the team colors. Nice to see the support. A lot of people come over from Juan DeFuca to take the game in today. I applaud them for that. Nice to see the support. Back inside, offside as it goes across the blue line. So they have a quick stoppage of play. Face off back. Players at this age, they give the officials the puck. It's the higher levels that they don't give the referees the puck. They make them chase it. The back inside the corner once again. Okay.
One Hugo goal, scored by number 9, Landon. Family goal is 6 minutes and 49 seconds.
So Landon Mackey gets credit with the goal. At least that's the roster we've been given. Now they're going to go after it a second time, trying to go back inside the corner. They'll all chase this one back down. Klassen will go in the corner. He won it. Stays with his man. Klassen's going to continue to go after the loose puck, and it's dumped down the ice by the T-Birds. So do we have an icing call? Sure we do. We have an icing call. Face off back inside the zone for Juan DeFuca with 6:09 remaining. And that goal, ironically, the goal that they scored was their first shot on goal.
There's a correction on the third goal of Vancouver Thunderbirds. The correct score is actually Nicholas Gold, and it was assisted by Jared Chen. Time of that goal is 13 minutes and 59 seconds.
So there was a correction on one of the goals. We'll see if we can get any updated stats with you at the end of the game. Shot, the puck hits the young goaltender, Ma, and he threw it inside the corner. Now the T-Birds slow to come out of their own half of the ice, straight down inside their corner. They're going to chase this one back down. Bit of a foot race ensuing. The one going after this one is Richards. He just throws it back inside the corner. It's blocked and picked back up. Reinhardt has it. Reinhardt cleared it, but his clearing pass was blocked, and Swan goes after it. Force Juan DeFuca. Now it's kept on side. Throwing back inside once again off of the backboards. They're all going to go after this one. Pinching back end from the blue line area. Waiting is Leonard. He never got control of it. Lost it. Now he throws it in off of the backboards, going after this one a second time, and they'll stop and turn. Solid check throwing inside the corner. Staying with his man is Richards. Richard comes out from behind the net, tries a centering pass. This is blocked by Stenvig. He put his pad on the outside of the net and somehow miraculously made that huge save. Nice stop right there. A man's got visions of the Victoria Royals in his sights right now. Careful to stay onside. Going down across the blue line, cutting back to the inside. Picked back up by the T-Birds, and we have a penalty called right now. And a hooking penalty called right there. And the Thunderbirds might question the penalty, but it was still a hook. Nonetheless, it was a hooking. And the minor penalty going in the penalty box that will be serving the minor penalty is number 13. Lenardon. That will be the one that's getting the minor penalty. And our apologies to the family and friends of the players that you're watching. If the names are not correct, that's only because we got the rosters prior to the start of the game, and some of them it's, I guess you would say, hard to read. Penmanship doesn't necessarily fall into the equation so far. So our apologies to the family and friends. If they are indeed wrong, we'll do our best to bring them to you proper. They're going to take this one back, trying to get control. This one back behind the net. Clearing it, a wraparound right there, scored by the T-Birds, and the T-Birds get another one on the board. And that completely caught Wanda Fuca behind the net. They surprised everybody, and that is a shorthanded penalty. So they got the shorthanded goal scored right there. So the T-Birds family and friends come to life, and that puts them up. A power play goal puts them up by a 4-1 score. Referee's going over to have a bit of a discussion with the coach for the T-Birds, Amy Debris. Not sure what about. I think there was just a number issue that they were trying to get sorted out. So the puck is dropped. It goes back out the center ice area, and it's thrown straight forward. This time it's blocked by Lamb, and he dumps it back out the center. Getting control, throwing it back inside the zone. Klassen's going to go after this one. Waiting for it. Now they go back over on the far right side. Couldn't get control. Now they go straight down on the far left side wall once again. They're going to chase it back inside. Lavoie goes in, takes a shot over top of the net, but they're all going to push back inside to try and get control of it. Lonsdale is in there, and he wanted it. But icing is waved off by the linesman, both of them. So they have control as the T-Birds take command of the game right now, and Lonsdale goes down the left side. Lonsdale was pushed off of the puck. The two of them go back up ice the other way. They're chasing it back inside the corner. Stop, blocked, taking it back behind the net. Epstein comes inside, wanting to take it off of his man. Now Epstein's thinking about going back. He does. He intercepts it somehow on that shocking move. He intercepted it. I don't think he expected the puck to come to his feet. Now he takes it inside the corner. Waits, looks, turns. What's he going to do with it? Trying to set up this perfect play right there. Wide open on the blue line is Elliott. They're going to give it to him? No, he's thinking about it. They're killing seconds off of the clock right now. Good job to kill the penalty. I don't think I think a lot of people might have forgot that they were killing a penalty right there, but now it'll go back over to Elliott at the blue line. Elliott throws it back inside. His shot was blocked at the blue line. It's still onside. Linesman, good call by the linesman to move up from the center line to make that call. That was Ryan Conet, the referee that did the last game. He made that call. So the minor penalty is getting set to expire. Teams are back, all even right now. Back on the ice. And the teams are playing five-a-side. Quick line change for the T-Birds. They dump it all the way back out the center ice area, going back after this one. They easily throw it back inside, and Kennedy's going to chase it back down. He failed to get control. Now they go back up ice the other way. Elliott goes after this one. They go back inside their own zone, and they'll turn cross ice. Far left side this time. They get all the way out to center. Yee has control. Yee throws it straight forward into Richards, and Richard goes after this one. But Lavoie takes it off of him, and it's stopped at the blue line and thrown back inside by Sim. Sim gives it back over to Richard. Rich goes inside the corner with it. Staying with him is Gabecki. Gabecki not going to let him get loose of the puck right there. Cleared it out to the blue line area. Given away, and they'll throw it back over to Richard. Richard goes in, takes a shot. Stopped. Nice play by Stenvig to kick this one off. He had control of this one. One of the players lost his footing and fell down. I thought he might have been injured the way he fell, but he gets back up and goes after the player right there, so that's okay. Don't like to see players get injured. Shot, scramble ensues all the way out in front. They're all pushing at it right now. They're turning, going after it a second time. Richard takes a shot. Puck was pushed off of his stick. Solid play. Sawyer stays with his man. Not going to let him get free. Taking it on the far side wall. Reinhardt will go after his man. Now they pick it back up once again. Also coming in is Mackey. Referee, does he blow the whistle? Yes, eventually we blow the whistle and have a stoppage of play. And there's 1:37 remaining, period number 2. 4-1 lead right now in favor of the Thunderbirds. And the shots, 20-2 in favor of the Thunderbirds team. Amy Debris got them playing very well, having a little bit of good rest right there. Marty Kwan is the manager. Patrick Kennedy is the Hockey Canada safety personnel, HCSP as they've got them abbreviated for everybody nowadays. Out to the blue line area. Nice play to keep it back on side. Kwong was one that threw this one back inside. Now they'll stop it and go back up ice the other way. Good play to pick up some valuable speed straight down. Wanda Fuca come in, stop, take it deep to the goal line, far left side. Wide over to the blue line is Kearns. He wants control of it. Never got a control of it. They'll call it. Now they get it back out. Keeping it on inside the blue line. Now they're throwing it back inside the corner. Good play to keep control. Filkowski goes in. He takes a shot. That rolled wide of the net. Wanda Fuca pinching inside the corner. Coming inside the corner to help out is Filkowski. He wants control. Not going to get it. It's jamming. They're all scrambling at the outside of the post right there. Pick back up, far left side, going in, taking a shot. And they're picking up on a spinorama move right there. This is stopped. Wanda Fuca is really pressing as they get it a second time. This is blocked. Couldn't get the shot through traffic, albeit they tried. Kim had the shot, and it rolled wide of the net. Across the blue line, going inside the corner. Chin comes inside. He wants to get control of it. Never. Now they go back after it a second time, and they'll stop and hold on to this one. They're pinching back to the inside. Richard has it in the corner. They go back up ice the other way. All the way out the center ice area. Straight down to go back inside the zone. Cutting inside, trying to split the D, forcing it all the way forward. And that was wide, but they got it through traffic nonetheless. That was Josephson that had the end-to-end rush right there. And the T-Birds come back down the ice. Inside, going back to the front part of the net, taking control of this one. Lamb has it, shoots it wide of the net. Chasing it down is Ueda. He's pushed inside the corner with it. Oatman stays with him, not going to let him get loose. Now they pick it back up, and they'll just clear it all the way over on the boards on the far right side. The buzzer goes to end period number 2. And the players coming together, and the two of them sort of trading tails. Goaltenders having their work cut out for them. Both goaltenders, I must say, the goaltenders have played very, very well in the game today. Both playing hard, fighting hard, and having a good game. Shots 20-2, as we mentioned earlier on. Of course, there's lots of hockey out and around various areas of your community, regardless of where your travels might or might not take you. So wherever your travels are going to take you over this Christmas break, please remember, if you do go to a rink, cheer, support the young players playing the game, and be a good sport. Do not drink and drive. Make the boys and girls in blue have a safe Christmas season, the same as you and I would love to have right now. So we're watching. The players are getting set. 10 seconds left before the buzzer goes, and then we'll start period number 3. A 4-1 deficit right now for Wanda Fuca. They've got an uphill battle to climb. We'll see whether or not they can. Cole Gladders, game referee today. The players coming out to center ice. The goaltenders going back in their respective nets. Stenvig still in the net. They haven't changed goaltenders yet. I was under the assumption they might have. Manning got his equipment on and put his gloves and mask on. Well, he had his mask on all the time, but he eventually just put his gloves back on as well. From the draw, they turn, they get control of it back, and now they come inside the corner, chasing it back down. Going after this one is Klassen. Klassen's inside the corner with the puck. Stopping it out to the blue line area is Reinhardt. Reinhardt throws it in front. Block kicked wide of the net. And they're chasing it back down. Ma was the one that kicked that one inside the corner. Nice play, but good check to throw it back to the inside. Now they go all the way out to center ice area, dumping it inside the zone. They're going to chase it back down, and Lamb will go after that one for the T-Birds. Lamb easily plays with it, stays with Reinhardt. Reinhardt not going to let him get loose right there, and Epstein picks the puck up in the corner. Back out the blue line area. Good play to get it back all the way inside the corner. Lenardin had it, looks, waits. Now they take it against the wall all the way over on the far left side this time. They're trying to come back off of the boards, but failed to. Shabanka was the one that had it, lost it last time. Now they clear it out to the blue line. Elliott looks, he goes to throw it back in, and the T-Birds have to tag back up, and they'll go back up ice the other way. Careful play, didn't go across the blue line. Nice play to keep control of it at the blue line so that no one went offside there. That was just really a well-timed play. The one that managed to do all that was Klassen. Good move by Klassen to keep control of that one so they didn't put his man offside. Now they throw it back inside. Wanda Fuca having a line change. Fresh legs on the ice right now. Lenardin has it. Cleared it as Lenardin get it back over to Elliott. And Elliott got out of his own zone. Now they go back across the blue line. Careful to stay onside. Going back all the way back on the far right side this time. Kim comes in, takes a shot. Kim goes back after it, picks it back up a second time. Now the T-Birds get it out of their own zone, up the center, across the line, all the way over on the far right side. Richard comes in, takes a shot off of the backboards, picked back up, stopped. Wanda Fuca will have control of this one. Now they clear it straight up the middle part of the ice. 13 left. Third period of play. Straight down, going inside, across the line. Sawyer comes in, takes a shot. That was blocked, rolled off of his stick. Now they go back up ice the other way, and the T-Birds come straight down inside the zone. Back to the inside. Nice play to get control of it. Shot. Richard was the one that got the shot away that time. Now it goes all the way out to the blue line area. Yee keeps it onside. He pinched back inside. Now it goes back. Yee comes inside, as does Richards. Neither one ended up getting control of this one. They have it back behind the net. Kennedy has control of it for a second. Kennedy goes after it, trying to pick it back up. Did. Now they twist and turn. It goes back inside. Penalty coming up this time, indicated by the referee. I'm going to see who's going to get the penalty to. It's a body checking penalty. I'm just not sure who's getting it. There was 2 players in the corner, so I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it will be going against the Thunderbirds. 12:35 left. Third period of play. 4-1, the Thunderbirds are leading over Wanda Fuca. Body checking minor penalty. So Kennedy is in the box for the minor penalty. Brogan Kennedy. So they're back. Face-off will be outside the blue line in front of the bench for Wanda Fuca. From the draw, they managed to get it back, and Gabecki was the one that had it. Now he's going to go back after the second time, trying to pick it back up. Also reaching for it was Filkowski, and he wanted to pick it back up a second time, but it was just narrowly out of his reach. Block, stop, nice play. Gabecki has control, throws it straight down, all the way over on the far right side this time. Coming inside, taking a high shot, high over top of the net. Just a little bit high and wide right there, but what a nice attempted shot to get that one back on goal. Valiant effort right there, but they go back up ice the other way, and they go straight down inside the corner. Off of the backboards, holding on to this one. They're trying to pick it back up. Now they're jamming at it. T-Birds killing the shorthanded minor penalty off right now. They're inside the box. There's about a minute 15 remaining in the power play. Now they go back inside. Looks, waits. Never got control of it that way. Comes over on the boards on the far right side. Gabecki goes in, takes a shot. Goes inside, they score, they get a power play goal, and that is goal number 2. They're questioning the fact that the net might have been off, but I think they're going to question this one, but from the looks of it, it's going to be a good goal. Nope, they're going to have a discussion. I think they're going to have a discussion, but referee's going to have a discussion. This will be a little bit demoralizing right there. So we'll see whether they allow the goal, they don't allow the goal. The young goaltender in the net is Ethan Maw. He's waving it off. He's wants to be a wannabe help linesman right there. So there are 3 officials having a discussion right there. The net was off, but it's easier. We've got 3 officials. We've got 500 officials in the stands. So we'll see what happens and what the call might or might not be right there. So are they going to allow it to go in, or are they not going to allow? Well, they're having a bit of a discussion nonetheless, and the other team, Wanda Fuca, are all back at center ice area. So do they allow it? Do they not allow it? They're undecided right now. A little bit of a discussion. Slow. This is where Wanda Fuca should have their captain up to go after and talk to him and have a discussion to see what they're going to say. Whatever the call is going to be, I want to see what they're going to do. Center ice, they're finally going to allow the goal after all that discussion. That took long enough, but that was a good call. Wasn't it off? Yes, the net was off, but the net could have conceivably, from our location, the net come off, but it looked like it didn't come off till after the puck went in the net. So good call by the officials, finally getting the call right. I don't mind that as long as you make the call. Be precise and communicate. So this is what they're going to talk about. So the referee just went over to tell the coaching staff what the discussion was all about for Wanda Fuca. 4-2. We've got a 4-2 game. The referee actually went over to find out who scored the goal. So 4-2. 5th shot. They score their 2nd goal. Referee is set. Calling the players in. Drops the puck. It goes between the sticks right there. Shabanya was the one that went after this one. Couldn't get control of it. Now they give the cross ice pass all the way over to Lamb on the left side. Lamb comes in, takes a shot, missing the net by about 4 feet. Blocked. Epstein comes inside. He wants to get control. It's stopped once again. And they get it back out the blue line once again. Holding onto it. Hit the linesman. And Wanda Fuca is going to chase this one back down. Good play to go after it on the far side. Josephson goes inside the corner, staying with his men. Not going to let him get loose. 11-11 on the clock right now for the 3rd period. 4-2 the score. Coming out, looks a little bit of traffic in front of the goal crease. More traffic than what they actually wanted. Now Wanda Fuca will come all the way out to center ice area. They're good play for them to get it back inside. Oatman was the one that threw it in. High shot right there. Nice stop. Nice play by Ma to stop this one and get this one in the corner, but good solid forecheck by young Oatman to get that shot initially away. Didn't think it was even going to happen. Stop. Kept onside the blue line area. Thrown back inside the corner by Lavoie. Looks, waits all the way back out in front once again. Going inside. Oatman takes a shot. That's stopped right there. Nice play and nice stop right there by Ethan Maw to come out and hold on that one. As Ethan Maw holds on it, gets a nice amount of cheering from the fans, and of course the Wanda Fuca players are getting solid support from the parents and the fans over on the far side as well. 10:39 remaining. 10:39 remaining. From the draw, it goes all the way over in the corner, this time on the far right side. Pitch back up. Now it's thrown inside the corner. Now they'll stop and turn and go back up ice the other way, and Sim had control of it for a second. Sim gives it back across the blue line, going back to the inside. All challenging after this one. Now they pick it back up once again, holding it across the blue line. They're coming back to the inside. Neither one ended up getting it that time right there, but they stopped and they lost it. Now they go back the other way. Waiting for it. Clearing it all the way back. Wanda Fuca gets up over center ice area. 10 minutes remaining. Period number 3. 4-2 the score. Wanda Fuca clears it. Back out the blue line area. Nice play to keep it onside. Fryer goes in. Takes a shot. Kicked in the corner by Maw. Off of the right pad. But what a nice shot by Fryer. A bit of a push in the corner. No call on the play. Got a player down on the ice. More players pushing. Another cross-check coming in. I don't know why the referee didn't call that one. Should have called the first one, and he obviously didn't see the first one, but he should have at least called the second one. The second one was really obvious. Coaching staff not happy with that no call right there, but that should have clearly been a minor penalty right there going against number 2, Mr. Kwan, because you can't come in and take liberties and cross-check players from behind like that. And he didn't get a penalty, but boy, oh boy, better not do it again. And you can see the young referee. Obviously, he's getting some instruction from the older referee in this case. And the older referee is Ryan. Cole Gladders is the younger kid, the younger boy that's out there refereeing right there. And Ryan was the one that was giving him some instruction right there. Should have been a penalty call there, but there was not. So they'll come back regardless. They'll line themselves up. 9:42 remaining. Third period of play. Linesman tells everybody back right out. That's Ryan. He finally drops the puck now. Now it's blocked and picked back up, and they dump it all the way out of their own zone. Eventually getting it out to center. McIsaac dumped it straight down. They're going across the blue line inside the zone, cutting towards the front part of net. Chin is out there. Chin wants to get control, but he gets it a second time. Does he get the shot? Through traffic. Blocked. Stopped. The diving play on the far side. They made the save. Somehow they managed to keep that one out. What a huge, remarkable save right there by the D-man to help out the young goaltender. And Stenvig was down, but they come in and just literally dove after the loose puck to prevent that one from going in the big open gaping hole on the far side. Good, solid defensive play by Wanda Fuca on that play to keep it out of their own net. Now they turn inside their own zone. Trying to get it out. They finally do. Straight out to center ice. Nice play to get it back down all the way over on the far right side this time. Becky goes in, takes the shot. That was blocked, kicked inside the corner. Now they go back up ice the other way. T-Birds march up the ice, down the other way. Yee comes in, Yee goes in, throws it right on goal, and as it goes right on goal, Stenvig comes out and holds on to this one. And that is their 23rd shot of the game, so clearly the shots are what's counting right now, but what solid play by Wanda Fuca. Despite the fact that they're trailing by 2, it's been a well-played, hard-tempoed game by Wanda Fuca to get the shots on goal. They're really working hard at that one. Face-offs inside the corner. They're all going to go after it. They'll try and pick it back up. Cleared it behind the net. Epstein couldn't put his stick on it. Was out of his reach. Now they go back after it on the far side. Shabenya was the one that kept it on inside the blue line. He comes inside, walks his way towards the front part of that. Staying with this one is Lamb. Lamb's not going to let him get loose. He comes back inside. Shabenya's out there as well. Lamb still has control. Shoots it off of the corner. Pinched, and it's stolen. They go back up ice the other way. Good speed to break all the way out of their own zone. Josephson comes inside. He's hooked off of the puck. Shot taken right through the outside of the crease, all the way over on the far right side this time. Blocked and picked back up. Josephson goes back after that one. That young man's got a lot of speed. I like what I see in that young guy. Talent written all over him. Picked back up. Nice move to get around everybody at center. Now they throw it back inside. Breaking all the way in. Far right side. Nice little bit of drop pass right there. Scrambling at it right there and pushing in front of the net as they're all going after this one. Now they have to move back in. The linesman coming in to try and move the players and separate everybody out of harm's way. That was Klassen that was in the middle of all that stuff, as well as Reinhardt. The two of them were inside it. So as they go back up ice the other way, they will wait. Face-off will be inside the corner. Both teams had a good line change. 7:48 to go. 7:48 remaining. Third period of play. From the draw, a little bit nippy in the broadcast location up here today. A little colder now than what it was earlier on. Shot, tipped wide of the net. Nice stop right there by Ethan Maude and have that deflect off his stick off the top part of the glass. And the Thunderbirds will come out of their own zone. Misplayed it, giving it all the way back over. Far right side, cutting back to the inside. Taking the shot. That was wide of the target. Couldn't bury this one back on. Valiant effort they tried. Kim is in there as well. Kim is going to go back out in front again. Does he want it? Yeah, indeed he does. He loved Elia. Wants control of this one. Lost it. A couple players fell inside the corner. Yee goes in. Blocked it, and that shot. More traffic in front of net, and the players come together and push and shove. And the officials have to just reach out and take one minor penalty just to settle things down right now because the players are clearly behind the scenes. There's been a couple of situations happen that they've got to make calls, and you can see the both the linesmen are talking to the young referee to try and give him a little bit of a, I guess, friendly advice is a good way to put it. So the faceoff will be inside the corner. The net moved. They'll pull it all the way back on. Linesman Ryan pulls the net back onto its proper position. They'll face off back inside the corner. This time it's all the way over on the far left side, holding onto it from the draw. It goes out to the blue line area. Stop, shot. Now they clear it and it'll go back up ice the other way, and they pick it back up. Good speed to pick this one back up and go down the boards on the far left side this time. Kolob goes inside. He wants it. Kolob pushes for the puck. He still fights for it. He's still in there. Kolob is in there as well as McIsaac. Both of them. Now they throw it back inside. Delayed offside indicated. They tagged up, so the upside is nullified. Now they go back up ice the other way, and they'll get it all the way out to center ice area. Nice play to numb it back. Valkowski had it. Now they come inside the zone. Chin goes down left side. Chin hammers it. Shot kicked inside the corner by Stenvig. Got that off his left pad this time. It went inside the corner. Now it goes out in front of the net, and it rolls in the corner all the way in the far side. Kolob goes after it. Kolob centering pass. Blocked, couldn't keep it on side, past McIsaac's stick, and he chases it back to his own blue line. McIsaac, the captain for the team, he did a long stretch pass, straight up ice, all the way up to Chin. Chin goes down inside the corner, all the way over on the far left side. Looks, centering pass on the wraparound right now. Now they're trying to pick it back up, and they'll steal it and go back up ice the other way. Inside the zone, across the blue line, going back to the right side. Taking the shot, tipped in front, goes in the corner, all the way over on the far side this time. And that was Gabecki, got the shot away and had the tip in front of that. Good, solid effort right there. As the Wanda Fuca are coming from behind, they're playing hard and things are working in their favor right now. Now it goes inside their own zone. Holding onto it. Wanda Fuca on the change. They'll clear it all the way back out to center ice area. Stopped and blocked and intercepted by Shabenya, and he throws it inside the zone. He's going to chase this one back down. Blocked again and stolen in the neutral zone. Throwing back inside. Lenardon, he was the one that had it for a second. A couple players traded numbers at the start of the game today that sort of caught us off guard. But we managed to get them all sorted and fixed up. They have it against the boards, far left side. Lamb had control of it for a second. Now they clear it. Misplayed it. And they go back up ice the other way. Good play to get back down. Klesson comes in. Deep, all the way out in front, going in, backhand. Shot save right there. I think somehow Ma got a piece of that one. Not a lot, but enough to stop it from going inside. Now they have it inside the corner, over on the wall on the far left side. Waiting for it. Thunderbirds trying to get control of this one. They fail to get it out. Now it goes back inside the corner, and they're going to chase it back down. Lenardon goes after this one again. He has it over in the left side wall. 4:45 remaining. Out of the corner, coming out of this one, chasing it back down. Good play as Josephson goes in, scores, gets one on the board. Be an interesting finish. It's a 4-3 game right now. Would have been a different scenario had that other goal, that second goal, had not been allowed, but it was allowed. So we are going to have an interesting finish right now. We'll see what happens and what the discussion's all about. I don't know what the discussion's about at center, but the officials are having a little bit of a discussion, so they'll go back out to center ice area. Pick that back up. The fans come to life for Wanda Fuca. Cheer for their boys on. All the friends and family in the stands wearing the yellow vests. So the referee indicates he's ready to go. 4-3 game right now. Shots are 12 apart, 24-12. Over on the wall, far left side. They're going after this one. Reinhardt gets credit with that goal. So Reinhardt will be the one that they will credit that goal to, number 66. That's what they had indicated. Stopping this one, taking it back behind the net, centering, trying to get control. This one failed to, and Richards goes after this one inside the corner. Now they come out of it the other way, and Lamb goes after it. Gives it back over to Sim. Sim had control. Takes the shot, centering, back out in front. Wraparound shot right there going inside. Richards scores! And they get one more on the board, so they allow one, and they get another one on the board right there. So that puts them up by 2. It's a 5-3 game right now, and it's not over yet. There's still a lot of time left. A young goaltender, Noah Stenvig, he has played well. At times, he hasn't had a lot of help. Played very well, made some remarkable stops right there. He's faced 26 shots so far in the game. Referee calls the players back to center. Kolev goes back. He pulls it back from the draw all the way back to McIsaac inside his own blue line, who just dumps it straight forward. Now it goes back up ice the other way, and Kolev goes inside the zone all the way over. This time on the far right side. Kolev comes inside, looks, takes it back behind the net. Centering pass, back out in front, backhand, huge shot right there. Nice stop by Stenvig. Got his top shoulder on that one and read that one. Exceptional. Nice stop by the young goaltender. Off of the back wall. They're going to pick this one back up. Dangerously missing the outside post. It's cleared. Left side wall. Dumping it back out the center ice area. Elliott gives it back to Ueda, who threw it back inside. Now they go inside to get control of it. Kolev will chase it down. He failed to get control of it. McIsaac threw it straight up ice, and icing is waved off. Coaching staff for Wanda Fuca is asking for fresh legs on the ice for a quick line change. He got what he wanted right there. Straight down. Up across the blue line. They go inside the zone. A couple players push behind the line right there, and the two of them that were pushing right there was Klassen. And the one that dumped the puck down the ice on the icing was Ueda, so we have a face-off, and it's back inside the zone right now. For the Thunderbirds, it's going to be over this time on the left of young goaltender Ethan Maw. 3:10 remaining, third period of play. Don't leave, don't even go to get a cup of coffee right now. Just stay with us because this is going to be an interesting finish. So the players come inside. Put their stick down, they get it set, and from the draw, it goes all the way back over on the far left side this time. Chasing it back down, Lavoie goes after it at center. Throws it straight forward. Now he has to pick it back up inside his own blue line. Lost it. They go back inside, and Lamb steals this one in the corner. Lamb is out there. Shabenya is out in front. Lamb still has control of it inside the corner. Tries a circling pass. Clears it back over to Epstein on the far right side this time, and Epstein holds onto it. Dumps it back to blue line area. Good dump and back by Lenardin. He had it. Shot it straight forward. Going after this one off of the crossbar in front. The rebound going inside. They bury another one. And off the lucky bounce, they got off the crossbar, and that bounce was clearly lucky. It goes outside, and the young goaltender, Noah Stenvig, is really frustrated, and he's got nothing to be ashamed of. He has had a remarkable game. That's his 28th shot, and you're not going to stop everything. As you go back out the center ice area, they'll come in and put their stick down. Sim will come back to center for the draw. Sawyer will be there as well. Sawyer won that draw, pushed it straight forward. Now it goes back after it, and Sim's going to pick it back up, and he throws it out in front of the penalty box area. Ooh, a bit of a push and choose right there. Now the players are starting to get a little bit more physical on the ice, and you're going to have wouldn't hurt to have one or two more penalty calls right now, because you want to avoid any foolishness on the ice, especially in the later stages of a game if you referee a game. Taking it back behind the net. Kearns goes after it, shoots it around the wall, far left side, blocked by Swan. Swan cleared it, not out of his own zone. It's kept onside in the corner, and they're all going to chase it back down. Waits on the short side of the net right there on the outside of the post, and everybody runs into the goaltender, and the goaltender goes down. Stenvig falls down, slow to get back up. The linesmen move in really fast to get everybody out of the way. Hopefully they moved them all out of the way. And they go back down, and they all decide. Coaching staff coming on the ice for Wanda Fuca. The young goaltender is still down on the ice right now. Hasn't moved a lot, so the coaching staff, Noah Stenvig, we'll see whether or not they decide to take him out because of the situation, and they put the goaltender. I see them giving the goaltender, the spare goaltender, the stick. So that's Grayson Manning that might come in to replace him right there. They're going to leave him in, or they're going to take him out? I think they decided they're going to leave him in net just to let him finish this one off. So Grayson Manning's not going to get his chance again. He puts his stick back down behind the bench. You can see him. He just throws it back against the wall. But that's what goaltenders do. They know what they have to do. 2:04 remaining, third period of play. 6-3 the score right now for the Thunderbirds. So they'll line themselves up inside the corner, waiting for it, going after this one. Failed to get control of it. Now they'll try and go back up ice the other way. A wide open break straight down the ice, going inside. Filkowski goes in. Shot, scores! Whoa, 6-4 the game. Give him the puck and shoot and aim it at the target. You can bury the biscuit in the basket right there. Ethan Maw come out to challenge that, but didn't have a chance to put that one as that was literally stopped going inside. So the referee is trying to ask him who played. Nice goal. I like that. That was a nice shot right there. Filkowski was the one that got that shot right on goal. Well played, well timed. Now they go back out to center ice once again. They're literally trading goals. They are probably within about 15 seconds of each. One scores and the other one scores right now. 6-4 the score. Shots 28-13. Back out to center, not quite half. Now throwing it straight forward. Good play to pick this one back up. Kolev goes straight down, tries to split the D, failed to, goes back to the inside. Chin's on the far left side this time. Under 2 minutes remaining in this third period of play and the game. Far left side, well, overtime pending. Waits, looks, no rush in that. Now they clear it back against the wall, far left side. And they'll pick it back up a second time. They get it to the blue line area. Ueda was the one that kept this one back onside. Now they throw it straight forward. Back down the ice to everybody. And the one that was intended for that was Mackey, but it was a little bit behind him. Bad pass on the clearing play to get out of their own zone this time. They'll chase it all the way back down against the back boards. Stop holding on to this one. They work it all the way out to the center ice area. Across the blue line, inside the corner. They're pushed off of the puck. Linesman indicates it's a good play. It goes out to the blue line area. Velkoski goes in, throws it on goal. Now a couple more players come inside, pushing behind the play, and the referee actually goes in and moves the one player out of the way. I went over to talk to McIsaac and tell McIsaac just not to be any foolish and do anything foolish after the game, to the fact that a little bit of pushing and shoving might ensue behind the play. That's the one thing they want to do and keep out of the game right now. So face-off will be inside the corner. 55 seconds left. 6-4 the score. Shots 28-14. So the linesman's going to line everybody up inside the corner, waiting for it, coming inside. Trebenya goes in. He puts his stick down, waiting for the draw. Lines everybody up. Eventually they line up. They're thinking about it. The linesman says, okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm ready to go. And from the draw, they pull it all the way back around at the blue line area. Tried to keep it onside right there. Nice play by Lavoie to keep it back onside. He gets control of it. Out to the blue line area. Oatman kept it onside the blue line. Now they're all going to challenge this one and go back after it. The net is empty. And we've got a 6-on-5 situation right now. 40 seconds remaining. The net's empty. In the corner. Shooting it off the backboard. Picking this one back up. Waits. Wanda Fuca coming all the way out of their own zone. Good speed. Picking up valuable left speed straight down now. They're going back to the outside left. Josephson comes in, takes a shot, kick, rebound, loose, narrowly missing the outside post. And this is going to be picked back up again, but they steal it and give it away. Going inside, taking a shot, stop, got it with a blocker right there by Maw. Goes after it again. Maw stops that one as well. 10 seconds remaining, pushing it inside the corner. They're all pushing inside the corner. Coming inside to help out right there is McIsaac. He stays with his man. Another shot stopped. This one was stopped and blocked right there again by Maw. Now the puck goes wide. And the buzzer goes to end the game. And the Thunderbirds come out and win their tournament on their home rink here at the David Bauer Arena in beautiful University of British Columbia out here taking the game in. Of course, they will get their trophies and their presentations. Interesting game, the way it all played out. And it was really a good game. Well played, hard-fought game. Both teams played hard, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to watch the end of it and get all the awards, because they're going to pass the awards out to the both teams. So I think they've got awards to be passed out to the players, a lot of trophies and hardware, I believe. We will take our looks at it. So I believe they've got some hardware they're going to be passing out, but a well-played game. Overall, it was an interesting game, considering the simple fact that the T-Birds come out and played so hard and fought so hard to pull the win off. Thunderbirds come out and pull off the win right there, so the Thunderbirds go back. First one's over to the referee to thank the referees for the games. They're all going through the traditional little bit of a handshake at the blue line area. Now they're going back over towards the center ice area. So back, that was a good game, a hard-fought game, well-played game. I was impressed with what we saw out here from the players of both teams, the fans that come out in support of the game, and just the fans in all the yellow vests on the far side from Wanda Fuca. They come out, they had a good time. I don't blame the young goaltender at all. I looked at the far side. Stenvig, he had a hard time shot.
The MVP for Wanda Fuca is number 6, Jake.
Number 6, they just call him Jacob Filkowski.
MVP for Vancouver Thunderbirds is number 11, Brogan Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy gets credit with the game star for the Thunderbirds.
We'll now present the medals to Wanda Fuca.
So they're going to pass out the medals, and while they pass the medals out, we'll just watch the medals, and we'll let you watch the medals, and then we'll just close from there. That's all. They can watch the medals, and then when the medals ceremony's all finished, it's all over and done. Hope everybody's enjoyed the broadcast. We're just going to watch the rest of this and enjoy the rest of your travels wherever you take you. Slow down, drive with care and caution.
Number 89, Seth. Number 21, Noah. Number 5, Ollie. Number 4, Keegan. Number 8, Elijah. Number 27, Jed. Number 77, Max. Number 18, Keegan. Number 9, Landon. Number 19, Riley. Number 66, Luke. Number 16, Caleb. Number 10, Ben. And number 44, Jack. And now, here are the medals for your champions, Vancouver Thunderbirds. Number 33, Ethan Long. Number 1, Lucas Townsend. Number 7, Jared Chin. Number 4, Kiefer Elliott. Number 17, Adam Epstein. Number 11, Brogan Kennedy. Number 10, Nick Cole. Number 2, Marcus Long. Number 9, Marcus Lamb. Number 13, Jean-Luc. Number 19, Will McIsaac. Number 6, Sean Richards. Number 15, Luca. Number 8, Lucas. Number 3, Matthias. Number 18, Jeffrey. And number 16, David.
Well, wasn't that interesting watching all the boys get their medals? The frustration for Juan DeFuca going to the dressing room, talking to some of the boys down there, but they've got nothing to be ashamed of. They played well, they fought hard, they played really exceptional, come out and be in the final championship game, because not everybody can make the final championship game in any tournament, and they were ones that did. So congratulations to them. Once again, congratulations to all the volunteers. We're looking at the signs. They're actually trying to, and I understand this, they're trying to get the sponsorship signs in as well, because it's the sponsors that make this success, these events so successful. And the Thunderbirds come out and pull off this win, pulling off the championship win for the game today, for this tournament that they've had on for a while. And they're looking at playing a hard-fought series for the rest of the season. That's what they want to get. Nothing wrong with that at all. They played hard, they fought hard. And once again, special thanks to the volunteers at the Vancouver Thunderbirds Adam A1 Winter Classic, the 3rd annual Winter Classic, for putting this on. The volunteers behind the scenes, everyone that helped make this event so successful. The parents behind the scenes made it so worthwhile for the kids, and you can see the smiles on their faces. They're so happy. They have made it, and that's what it's all about. They wanted, it's interesting watching the young captain in the back for the Thunderbirds trying to hold the sign up. The sign's about 4 feet above his head, but valiant effort, he tried right there. So we get the final photo op. Everybody's happy, and they're all over, with the exception of going to the dressing room and partying it up like a good bunch of boys out. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed this. Christmas is around the corner. Please remember, wherever your travels take you, slow down, drive with care and caution. Please do not drink and drive. Be a good sport, not a sporting statistic. And have a happy, safe Christmas and a very happy and safe New Year's Eve. Until next time we talk to you, enjoy the rest of your travels. Good night and good afternoon from the Father David Bauer Arena, University of British Columbia. Till next time, if you don't play sport, at least be one.